Ooh, you taking credit? It's a bold statement there.
You wrote that? That was on you?
That's all me.
Rap it.
Mm.
Can't do that, man. You gotta pay me for that.
That was a good little comeback. Ooh, Cooper Cup touchdown.
That's what I'm saying. You just got to get straight to it. Like,
just give Cooper Cup the ball.
Yeah, like let's stop the nonsense. Y'all trying to win a Super Bowl again? Give that man the ball. 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 Until they start tripling teaming him, then you give somebody else.
Open.
Yeah, that's how you got to run that offense.
Crazy. Look at this. It's good though. It's good, Kev.
How was your week?
What the fuck did I do this week? Nothing. Just got Leah ready for school. Today was Leah's first day of school.
Hey, congratulations! That's a big deal.
Yeah, she liked it. I put her in all regions classes though. What's that?
I have no idea.
So you're just not gonna announce yourself? Oh shit!
We all looking like, who the fuck is that?
He's not gonna announce himself.
That's crazy.
We got this big ass spotlight.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I put in all regions classes so that she could have like a lot of everything ready for next year.
You just move your chair over here if you want. That way you can just not that much in the cut.
Yeah, word. All I seen was the sneakers highlighting up. I'm like,
but congratulations to her. So she's like a senior?
Yeah.
Wow.
8th grade.
Senior. Crazy.
Shit's wild.
Have you decided on the high school?
Nah, we're gonna talk about that in like December.
I used to teach a class to 8th graders about how to navigate the high school directory book. Because you know that shit is like 1,000 and some odd pages. So like I used
to high school directory book?
Yeah. So like when you are selecting like a high school, they give you this big, thick book. And like that's how kids like they go through the book, they look for schools that they like, that are interested. They show you schools in Brooklyn, Bronx, Staten Island, Queens, every borough, and then you make a list of like the 10 schools that you want, and then you give the list to your guidance counselor, and then they tell you what school you get into. Yeah, sure. It's crazy because that's like one of like the I don't even know what to call it, but it's like one of those things that's like such a under like not even appreciated because it's not even something to appreciate. It's like one of those like under the radar things that's such a huge impactful part of an 8th grader's year in middle school that nobody talks about enough. Nobody talks about it enough. And that's the part that's like, it's crazy.
My thing with her is the fact that she switched schools. So before she would have been in the other school and would have been knowing this shit. Like now it's like, it's harder. You're gonna have to do more work here. And it's like you got to get ready for this shit. Like they wasn't really pushing her that much over there. So like now it's like today she was like first day of class. They was like, what high school you want to go to? She was like, I don't know.
Yeah, and that's the part that's like, unfortunately, if you don't have anybody in your corner to like show you the process, that's people. If you don't show them the process, then they don't really like. They'll just pick random schools. Like, well, I remember when I did the project. When I did the process in middle school, I was looking through the book. I'm just looking through schools, and then I just see, oh, that school has law. I'm gonna do that. That school has football. I'm gonna put that down. This school has a basketball team. I'm gonna put that down. Only thing that I knew for certain was that I'm not going to Lehman. That was the only thing.
Was fire.
That was the only thing I was not gonna do, and it was only because it was like I wanted to meet new people, see new things, go to a different area. So I wanted the experience of being out of Throgs Neck. So that was the only thing that I had. But a lot of kids don't have like any guiding principles when it comes to the process.
Yeah,
so
but you wanted to go outside of Lehman and you went 2 hours away. That shit's deep.
But again, I didn't know what I was doing. So the school had law, the school had finance. It was called the Bronx High School.
Did you make it on time every day?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I made it on time. I had to get on the bus at 6:30 a.m. and then I went and get home on non-practice days. I'm getting home like around 5:30.
Bro, I used to make it to school in Scanlon late.
Hmm.
And that shit is
That's just
4
walking
blocks
distance.
away.
That's
Yeah.
just walking distance.
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, that was a journey. But again, like the reason why I ended up going to that school was because nobody sat down with me and was like, yo, if you're gonna pick this school, look up how far it is from your house. Like nobody told me something as simple as that would have saved me ample amount of time on my commute.
You had
back
to
and
map
forth.
quest it?
What do you mean?
Did you map quest it?
No, I didn't find out until the first day of school.
You remember that
Map quest?
Yeah.
Yeah,
yo, we
print
going
out the
out
sheet
of-
of
yeah.
paper.
Nah, I just looked it up online.
Damn.
I looked it up online how to get there. First day of school, I remembered where I had to go. Took the 42 to the 9. Then you took the 9, and on the 9, I didn't know where to get off. So I just got off where all the other kids got off and just followed the crowd. And luckily, that was how I found it. But
What if they was going to a different school?
yeah, I would have ended up at like Clinton or some shit like that, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. It was dangerous as shit, and it's crazy because Kennedy, you gotta walk through like the projects and stuff like that. So at first, I didn't know if I was in the right place, and I'm not about to ask nobody and look lost. So wherever this crowd was going, that's where I was going to end up, and that's how I found it. But all that to say, if you can be involved in the high school selection process, be involved as much as possible. Because if you leave it up to the kids, they're just going to pick random schools that they think sound cool or schools that their friends are going to. And now it's way different because there's way more schools now than there was when we were
Yeah,
kids.
they got like they have a bunch of like little schools inside schools now. So
Exactly.
I mean, they were doing that when I was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
So in Lehman, they started doing like some things called Renaissance, and they had like this a section over there.
Yep.
So.
One of those schools. I ended up going to one of those small schools, Brown School of Law and Finance in Kennedy High School. But I didn't go visit it. I didn't know anything about the place. I didn't know if they actually did law and finance because a lot of these kids go to these schools that say you're going to study these things like basketball and careers, and you don't study it. Or nursing, and you don't study it. So just to make sure you do the due diligence and do the research on the school to make sure those classes that they are portraying in their titles are actually going on. Look at the graduation rates. Look at the test scores. Look at the distance between the home and the school. Look at the class sizes. Like if the average class size is 27 kids, unless you're comfortable in that environment, you probably shouldn't be there because you're not going to get the attention from the teachers that you really might need. Yeah. So it was good teaching it to those 8th graders because I think it really helped with that process a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell her to look into that shit now.
Yeah.
Give her a month or 2 of just like learning shit.
Yeah, look into it now. Look into it now. The earlier the better. Don't wait until like it's time to start submitting it because then you're gonna rush the whole process. Like actually like go visit some schools, talk to teachers, look it up online, put the school's name and put fights in YouTube to see if anything pops up.
Yo, that's real. And Instagram.
Real shit. Yeah. Research the school. Like know where you're going. Look at the neighborhood. Are you comfortable with your kid taking this bus, going through this neighborhood to get to your school? A lot of parents don't factor that in either. And it's such a critical decision at such a young age. You're only like 12, 13. You're about to make a decision that's probably going to impact you for the rest of your life, depending on where you go.
So I told her, she was like, I told her, you got to do good this year and get a scholarship for something.
Yeah.
Because that's, if you want, you could go anywhere with that. Like if Scanlon wants to take her for a scholarship, it's still close. You know what I'm saying? It's good. Like, as long as we don't got to pay that shit.
Yeah.
But that was my week. How was your week? First week only first day today, right?
Nah, we've been back since Tuesday.
Full days?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Tuesday was our first full day. Wednesday we do half days now. So the kids get out at 12, but we get out at like 3:15. And today was another full day. And so we back in the swing of things.
Oh wow. I thought how was it?
I mean, so far so good. It's as a teacher, what I try to do is learn off of what I didn't do well last year. And so I'm really trying to focus on setting the tone as strong as I can the first week, 2 weeks, well, actually the first month actually of school. So that way on the back end, when it's like March and April, you're not having to tell them this is how you enter my classroom. this is how we engage. It's like it just helps with classroom management so much if you are able to hone in on those clear expectations, rules, and regulations the first weeks of school. Like this week, I only did policies and procedures. We ain't do no content. This is how you walk into the room. This is how we have a class discussion. This is how you do a gallery walk. This is how you have conversations amongst each other. This is the language I'm looking for. This is the homework expectation. Like, make it very, very clear so that way, if they don't meet those expectations, you could coach them up to it. But a lot of teachers mess up by going straight into content week one, and then you allow kids to talk on the side. You allow kids to come in late. You allow kids to miss assignments, and then it becomes a habit. Now it's January, February, and you got to yell at kids to get them to do what you want them to do. And that's what I'm trying to avoid. Not saying that I had to yell at kids last year, because I didn't, but I felt like my start wasn't as strong last year as it is this year.
Well, I mean, also second year of teaching it, and like more or less like how it's going to be. Is like first year was a learning experience, especially when you creating a fucking whole class.
Yeah, that too, and that's still going to be challenging because my schedule like is different from last year. So last year I only had 5 classes. This year I have 6. So it may not sound like a lot, but in the teacher world, it makes a big difference. If there's only 9 periods a day and you teach them for 6 of them, you're on all day. And that's a big difference. But I like the challenge. It's a challenge. So, I like to rise to the occasion like that. But other than that, it was a good week. Met a lot of the freshmen. Freshmen are pretty cool, really cool. They're interesting kids. A lot of the sophomores stop by my room. They say, "What's up? We miss you. How things going? Let us know if any freshmen are messing with you." They were like, "Yo, if any freshmen mess with you, let us know. We'll tune them up, make sure they get in line." And I'm excited for another school year. I'm just hoping that we can have as much magic as we did last year. No pun intended.
Hey,
aren't you excited for Freshman Friday? Small?
Nah, but our kids ain't like. I feel like that whole fad has like died out. Like I think
they're reinstated, man.
Nah.
But he gonna go beat up the freshmen?
Nah, man, go get the sophomores beat up the freshmen.
Nah.
I mean, you know what the crazy thing is? You can actually do that in your school because it's only 2 grades.
Yeah, I know, but it's crazy because
the next
kids don't do that no more. Like I feel like when I was in high school, that shit was like dying down. When I was in high school,
kids are sensitive now. That's why, man.
That's not only that, but I don't think kids bully as much now as they did when we were kids.
You gotta motivate the kids to be that way, man.
Why?
Tune them up, strain them out. Kids are loose nowadays.
So how did Freshman Friday help you be a better student?
Oh, nah. When I went there, I looked like a sophomore or junior when I was a freshman.
Did you experience Freshman Friday? Nah.
Yeah, I doubt that they doing like freshman. Going back to like the football and college shit like that. I doubt you doing that to the star.
Yeah, that shit happened in IS too.
Yeah, I remember that. That's what I'm saying. And in IS, it was going down. But I feel like in high school,
Wednesday. What was that? What was another one?
Yeah, it was Wedgie Wednesday, Freshman Friday. I think that was it. I mean, it's not like that no more. You know what's crazy? When I was doing the junior Knicks, and it was the day like we got them like pizza and stuff like that or whatever, and we took them to the park, and they started wrestling, and like a couple of parents was out there, and they was like scared, like, oh my God, like I've never seen my kid like this.
Have fucking fun?
Yeah, and I'm like, yo, like relax. Like they're just playing around and having fun. Like nobody's gonna try and get hurt. They bonding. Like that's how kids bond sometimes. And the parents couldn't see it. But they let them play, but they couldn't comprehend what was going on.
They never want to see.
You know what it is? Is that because kids nowadays they're so caught up on their phones. You know what I'm saying, and they're having the fun on the phone, playing playing video games and challenging their friends into fucking like cup pong and all this other shit, right?
No real interaction.
There's no more interactions.
I think to even further that point, having the phones stop parents from actually having to go outside and get their kids from the park.
Or call them out the window. They had to call us out the window.
Yeah. That too.
Remember, like the street lights used to be our freaking clocks.
Yeah. When the street lights come on, time to go home.
What happened? What age would you get?
Well, say what he said because they can't hear him.
Oh, he was saying that he wouldn't give his kids a phone while they're young because what was the reason? Because there's no real reason to.
At what age do you think kids should get phones?
They said at 12, 13, kids should get phones. Yeah. And that's the part that a lot of kids don't understand is, being on your phone is a distraction. It can be a safety hazard. And like I was even talking with our kids today, the freshmen, because they're not allowed to have phones. So they were asking me, they were like, yo, Mr. James, like, can you try to get us phones again? And I said, no, because one, you have to learn how to interact with each other. You have to learn how to socialize. Like, you can't be in the lunchroom and sit there in your own corner
Be on your
and
phone.
just scroll. That's all you're doing because you're not talking to nobody because all your friends are in school. So you're just sitting there scrolling on Instagram where you could be meeting somebody who could, in 10 years, change your life. You never know who you're going to meet in high school. Some people meet their best friends or lifelong friends in high school. But now if you have your phones and it's now time to be social in school, you missing out on those opportunities. And they were like, okay, like I kind of get it. They don't really understand that concept because they're still young.
Yeah.
But that's how I tried to break it down to them is that, you're going to be with these people in this classroom, in this building for the next 4 years. Get to know them and build your network. But now these kids have cell phones at like 8, 9. It's crazy, man. Like I had a cell phone when I was young. I had a cell phone, I think, when I was in 4th grade. But nobody else had a cell phone. So it was basically like a walkie-talkie. Yeah. It was like a walkie-talkie.
Just for you to call your parents.
Exactly. And it was only because like my dad was into like the gadgets and shit. So it was like, yo, take the cell phone. Let's see if it works kind of thing. Not like I'm going to be texting all day. Where you at? What you doing? Blah, 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 blah.
You didn't have a beeper?
I did have a beeper.
My first cell phone, I was 11 years old.
Really?
11.
Yeah.
What's that? Like 5th grade?
What grade is IS? 6, 7, 8?
6, 7, 8, yeah.
Yeah, I had a cell phone at IS.
I had a cell phone at 11 years old.
Yeah, I had the green screen Nokia.
And it was Sprint.
With Snake on it. I used to play Snake on that shit all the time.
My first phone was a flip phone from Sprint. And it's an LG. It was an LG flip phone. And I remember,
the Razor? You had the Razor?
No, it wasn't a Razor. It was a regular, basic flip phone.
All the hoes had the Razors.
So, yeah.
So you had the Razor.
I ended up getting a Razor like a few years later, but the first one was a blue and gray flip phone that didn't even have like any digital thing in the front. You had to open it up to see the time and everything.
Oh yeah.
I had the Snake game on it too.
Yeah, Snake was it.
I had the Snake game on it. But back in the day, you remember you had like 9 o'clock. It was free calls.
After 9.
9 and weekends.
Nah, my shit was after 7.
My shit was after 9.
It was 9, and then there was a promotion like after 7. You could do. My mom switched that shit.
Yeah, so mine was 9 and weekends. After 9 and weekends, and from 9 to 6 a.m. And
so you used to be on the phone that whole time?
Nah, I mean, like most people I know, they didn't even have cell phones. But
I used to.
But I remember back in the day, the bill for the phone used to be crazy. So my number was a 646 number, right? And I don't remember the whole digit. I remember it was a 646. And I remember when it was a 646 number, that represented Brooklyn. right? At that time, that
It did?
represented a Brooklyn number.
I think we was always I think we only had 718.
Yeah,
Okay.
we
So,
was
the,
718.
but the 646.
Only 718, right?
So my mom at that time, she worked in Brooklyn, so she went to a Sprint store and activated her phone. So when she got that, they gave her the 646 number. It was a Brooklyn, and at that time, if you called a different borough, it was roaming, which was crazy.
Was it?
Yeah. So we were in
Yeah.
the Bronx. We were in the Bronx. Call.
That was a long distance call?
Yeah, it's a long distance call. Yo, bro, the bill for both phones used to be like $670 a month.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
Nah.
So
That's wild.
my mom had just had to cancel the whole shit. She paid the money up front to cancel the whole phone. Said, fuck that.
What you said brought up a few things to mind. One, that's insane. Two, I think those phone regulations that you was mentioning, like free after 9, the limited texting, because you only had a certain amount of text messages. I think that should be brought back for kids to regulate the amount of time that they're spending on.
Put them
their
on a
phones.
prepaid.
You could do that, or you could make it.
You could also do that on without on the phone or shit like that. I could put a timer on my daughter's phone.
It's not the same though. Like I feel like when you know that most kids are gonna be on between this time and this time, you're gonna use your time wisely. Like if you know if I'm making calls and sending text messages throughout the day, and my parents are gonna have to pay for it, it may be different.
You know what company still has rollover minutes and all that shit? Singular. So I think we get kids singular phones. They have rollover minutes, whatever. You want the minutes you want to use your minutes for the fucking month. That's what you're gonna have to do.
Yeah, like after 7 o'clock.
Yourself.
After 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock, the only app you should be able to use is Snake. Yep.
That's actually a good idea.
Yeah. Bring it like after a certain time, the phone goes back to the way it used to be.
It's like the Obama phones from before.
Yeah. And I bet kids find something else to do.
I remember when they gave the Obama phones Androids.
I've never seen an Obama phone.
You never seen Obama Android?
I was just...
Yeah. You can get one app. You can get one app. Only one app.
I was in school when that was going on.
Yeah,
so
I hated it.
The Obama phone Android was like that was like a 2011.
When was that? Okay, cool. 2011, bro. I was working at FedEx at the time. Nigga. I had probably 1,000 of those boxes a day going that bill.
Were they free?
They were free.
You just got to apply for Medicaid now. You get that phone.
And then you get it, right? But then not only that, right?
Always a Democrat.
Then they always was wrong. They always didn't have an apartment number. They didn't have none of. I hated that shit. Yo, you know how many of those I sent back?
Damn.
You know he would have took. She should have took back to the block.
Word.
I didn't think about that.
Phone, bro.
Yeah, you would have been mad profit for that shit.
That shit was crazy. Obama phone. Yeah.
That was his stimulus?
Yeah, that was his Obama phones and Obamacare.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck Obamacare, but yeah. But Obama phones, the Obama phones, that was Obama phones was dope. That shit was fire.
Biden recession.
That's gonna be his staple.
Recession.
Obamacare was a good thing. It was just like the only thing that I didn't like about Obamacare is like because they did it. He did it during like we were going to like a recession, and a lot of jobs were part timers at that time. So and Obamacare was mainly about if you worked a full-time job, the company would have to pay for your insurance, right? When I was with the Obamacare, but since they give you a part-time, you work at 20 hours, they're not eligible to give you Obamacare. So they just hired 2 people to do a 40-hour job instead of one person do a 40-hour job. You know what I'm saying?
That's one of the things that like.
And that was the loophole. And that's what's happening right now. But a lot of part-times. Go ahead.
No, my bad for cutting you off. Most people like sadly don't even care about shit like that. Like they just pay taxes, go to work, go home.
I remember I had to live in that shit, bro. Like that. At one point I worked 3 jobs. At one point I was working 3 jobs.
That's how it is right now,
Yeah.
though, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you,
Yeah.
because like I got like a friend that was trying to find work just as long as I've been trying to find work, and they like, yo, like there's nothing out there. Like he was like, and the crazy thing is that they keep saying everything. There's so much. Like what do we say? They always say so much jobs out there. The
Yeah.
market is great, but they like,
Cap.
how come I can't find a job then?
But that's the same thing that was happening before. They would say that the market is great, the jobs are great, whatever it is, because on paper they're writing it down in history, right? So when you look back 20 years from now, you look back and under this administration or the previous administration, whatever it is, they'll see that this is what happened, this is what happened, this is what happened. You know what I'm saying? So, but they do that shit in paper, but you got to live in the time. That's why I tell people, shut the TV off and go out there and experience this thing yourself and see what's going on. If you want to see what's really happening, try to apply for a job. See what happens.
Yeah. No, I felt like you. I was like, that's the Democrats.
100%.
That's what I said. I was like,
real shit.
that's what I said at my mother. I was like, that's the Democrats, bro.
Yo, no, it's bad.
And
bro.
I was like, shit, I sound like Kev right now.
Yeah, but like, but now you understand what I'm saying.
Would you do school security?
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do. I didn't know that that was something you'd be interested in.
Wait,
I get a gun?
No.
Nah, man. You just get a badge.
I get a badge.
Nah, you don't even get a badge. You get a shirt.
I just walk around.
Yeah, you
with
just
a
walk
polo
around.
suit?
Yeah, you get a polo. And you just like, yo, go to
You
class.
got
Go to class. That's it. That's an
Like
easy
a hall
job.
monitor?
Essentially.
Yeah.
I mean, well, if a fight breaks out, you're the first respondent. So I guess that makes you above a hall
I do it on my days off.
Yeah.
I do it on my days off. Me and him gonna be bullshitting.
Facts.
Yeah, let me see. Let me see what I could.
Thursday, Friday, I'll take it.
Yeah,
And
let me see what I could do.
And I get summers off too. Crazy.
No, I don't know. Matter of fact, you might not. But the summer hours aren't like
It's
crazy.
Like 12, the ones you was doing.
Nah, it's longer than that. Yeah, it's longer than that. But you probably wouldn't have to stay the whole time.
That's crazy. I'm with it.
Yeah, I'll let you know tomorrow.
Oh yeah, man. The Queen died today.
Yeah. 96. She lived a long time.
96.
96 years old.
She was in reign for 70 years.
Who has her dog?
Who has her dog?
Yeah.
I know her family members.
Boris?
Boris?
Yeah.
That's his name? Why
What's
do
the
you know
American
that?
dog's name?
Huh?
What's the American dog?
No, I'm saying that's that was her son, Boris.
Her son's name was Boris?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you
You
said about
said
the dog.
dog.
No, I said who's taking her dog? And you said her family. I said who? Boris?
Oh.
I misunderstood.
Nigga, we don't know nobody from over there.
Man, our dog will fuck their dog up. I know that.
We have a dog?
Biden got a dog? I don't know.
Yeah, Biden has some German shepherds that keep shitting in the White House.
Yeah.
No, he said that wasn't shit. Oh wait, I was looking at something else. Forget it.
What the fuck was that?
I saw something today that was a dog and he was humping a teddy bear, and then right next to it was a bone, but it looked like a piece of shit. So he wrote under it and said, "That's not shit.
That's not shit.
It's a bone." I was like, "Oh, all right," but that's what I was thinking about.
No.
What's his name?
Major.
Major.
Who, Biden's dog? Yeah, we went in.
What kind of dog? What kind of dog?
The German Shepherd.
No, the Queen had.
I think it was a dachshund.
Oh yeah, we bodying that dog.
Yeah, America
Fuck outta
forever.
here.
It was a dachshund.
America first, America always.
So what does this mean that she dies?
Then
I don't know.
So the power. I mean, listen. I mean, it's a socialist country, so it's like the power gets put down in the family, the royal family.
Oh,
So
just like Game of Thrones.
okay, yeah.
It's like Game of Thrones. You watch Game of Thrones?
Huh?
Yeah. Who they gonna get?
I think
You said the naked lady?
I think it's the Boris Johnson.
The Boris. That's a stupid name.
Boris.
Boris. Whoops.
Big B.
Oh yeah, let's look it up. Who goes
Is
here?
the power in England. Now that Queen has
He really
passed
types like a teacher.
away. After the Queen Elizabeth dies, the line of succession will change, and Prince Charles will take over by assuming the role of the monarch.
Which one is Charles?
Prince Charles is the guy that got married in California with the
Black girl?
Yeah.
Oh, they about to go up.
Oh, they about to. Yeah. Nah, she about to be the queen though.
Mm-hmm.
I thought. Wait, what's the older one? The one who be?
Boris.
Oh, there's multiple Prince Charles.
Mm.
Oh,
Prince Charles. He is permitted to choose his own name and is expected to become King Charles III. At this
He
stage,
can change his name.
Mm-hmm. At this stage, a meeting of the Accession Council will take place at St. James Palace, and oral formalities will take place.
Ask Princess what am I lying about? Because
you ask her, nigga. You
ask. Said Kevin's lying. I don't know what she's talking about.
so ask her what you lying about.
What am I lying about?
That's all it took.
Yeah, like.
What does this mean for the world?
Yeah,
that she's dead.
Does anybody know? What? Now that you can stop bringing her up in memes saying that she can.
You want to come on the pod?
Yeah, word. They can't hear you though. That's the problem. Oh, she said you lied because Prince Harry is the one that married.
Lie is a harsh word. It's not lies. I was misinformed.
Yeah, he was incorrect.
Yeah, Prince Harry married the black lady. Well, her name is Meghan Markle.
It's not a lie.
And
Somebody
Charles
else
is Elizabeth's son.
Man, don't nobody know about that shit.
Yeah, word. Yeah.
So this means nothing for the U.S. Like, does that hurt or help relations?
It doesn't do anything for us.
I mean, there are allies, so I mean,
everything depends. Everything depends on the leader. I mean, like if the new person in charge decides to be like, isolate themselves from anything, whatever it is, then that's a whole different subject. But it doesn't really affect us in any form.
Okay. Oh, did you bring wine?
I brought nothing. This is like the most sober podcast episode I've ever seen.
I was waiting for Warren to bring the beers.
It was actually tequila.
Oh, is he still pulling up?
It's supposed to be, but I don't know.
All right, I want to jump into something else?
Yeah.
All right. If you approach a woman and she is talking to multiple people, when is she supposed to tell you? If you are talking to a woman,
like,
So you think after like everything?
Does that mic work?
Huh? I can turn it on.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Audience mic. You don't gotta be seen. What do you say, Kev?
Honestly, I got thrown off. I'm listening to this guy. I forgot what was even a question because I was just thinking about like nobody could hear him.
Yeah, no, that's what I was. Oh, I forgot. No, I thought we didn't speak about that.
Nah, I wasn't here since. I was on Saturday.
Hold it. You can move up. You're not gonna get seen. Yeah, that's right there. So you said we didn't speak about the rally.
Yo.
Yeah. My man and I, we pulled up to that Trump rally on Saturday. That shit
Turn that off.
got a little pissed off at the fact that
10,000 people went there.
It was 12,000 people.
12,000.
12,000 people.
And 2,000 people was outside. And I was a part of that 2,000.
2,000 people outside. We couldn't even get in. We couldn't even get into the shit. The moment because his speech started like around 7:30. Trump's speech started around 7:30. I think we went out to Scranton, Pennsylvania, Biden's hometown, which he's a troll for that one.
He's the GOAT.
We go to the rally. we can't go inside because it was already overpacked.
12,000 MAGA soldiers.
12,000 people. So and outside, it was about like 2,000 people, and people are coming in, people are leaving because you couldn't get in. So, but we watched everything. We watched rally for a little bit on the teleprompter outside, and then stayed there for like maybe an hour, and was like, "Yo, fuck this." We was gonna like, for that we just watched it on YouTube.
Black Gold Cap. The minute we walked in, and that lady said, everybody said hi to Clips because he got all the fucking merch on. So he's got all the merch, and then we say hi. Then she just starts talking Spanish, and I'm just like, wow, Latinos for Trump is really real. Like that shit is real.
Yo, it's like and
it was mad brothers in there too.
Yeah, we had a bunch of Spanish people. But believe it or not, we had outside waiting for somebody just to come outside so we can go in. So one person can go in at least. It was more Spanish and Black people I've ever seen at a rally. Because I've been to one rally before this, but that rally was a bunch of Spanish and Black people. I'm like,
I
damn.
ain't gonna lie. I told Clips this. Black people got the best merch. Bro, they was dripped in MAGA, but it was fly though. Like, I swear to everything, bro. You can't give Black people nothing. No cap, we gonna remix it. I'm in there, Ultra MAGA. I didn't even know that was a thing. Like, I was seeing shit I never seen before.
It's Ultra MAGA.
Said, nah. Bro, nigga
there was this one dude.
BB Simon on sagging his pants. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, yo, bro. I'm shocked at seeing like the attire of certain people here. I'm like, wow, like it's people you would think would be involved in this, bro. It's like seeing certain people on the block there. It's like, what the fuck are you here for? That's how I felt. I'm like, yo, bro. It's big. I told people it's deeper than rap. It's real. It's a real world. It's a whole other side of America. I be trying to tell people. They just don't understand, bro.
Now they got MAGA drill.
That showed me.
You know
that
what's
day
even
I was
crazy is that it was in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, which is in Scranton. Biden did a rally on Sunday or Monday, whatever it was.
It was garbage. I watched it.
Bro, he couldn't even fill up a school. He couldn't even fill up a school.
Couldn't fill up a school?
No, couldn't fill up a cafeteria.
No way.
Couldn't even fill that shit up. Trump fills up a whole stadium in his hometown.
No cap, bro. He gets on the arena. He had it packed. I was there. I'm with
Tell me that he didn't get Pennsylvania stolen from him. Like, that's crazy.
Did he mention that in the rally?
Yeah, he was talking about that.
And Adam Schiffer's a watermelon head.
He said Adam Schiffer's a watermelon head.
Bro, he left with Sam and Dave Hold On play. Like, he's a straight thug for that. Like, that song right there sanctioned him for me. He's already sanctioned, but I was like, he really left playing that song. I was like, nah.
Was the Dr. Oz there?
Dr. Oz pulled up.
Yeah, he was there.
Dr. Oz pulled up.
When we got there, the feds was like, your man is here. He's in the building.
Yeah,
that's what I knew he was there.
Because
the feds was going crazy.
Because I was over here. I was trying to get in. Yo, bro, I was trying to drive into to the stadium, right? They told me I couldn't park there. I had to go park at the mall, right? Because the whole stadium was already packed, and then the stadium and the mall section was all packed too. So you couldn't really park. I had to look for the parking space.
Yeah,
she was booked. Like she was crazy.
Good experience, man.
So I mean, being that y'all didn't get in, like, did y'all feel like it was a waste of time?
Nah, not at all.
Even watching him on that throne was like as close as I could get to him. Just having everybody around me just felt great. It's like on the street level when you meet other people in your gang, you're like, yo, I'm happy. This is like where I want to be. Like, this is where I want to be. Like, I felt extra comfortable, bro.
Bro, it was like,
nobody judging me, nothing. It's just we're all the same, all the mindset is just right there. That was great. I ain't gonna lie.
It was a lot of unity. Like, there was no hate in the air, no nothing. It was just like pure love. It was a beautiful experience. Beautiful experience. I mean, it's dope.
And he loves fudge.
Yeah. you ate the fudge, though. You ate the fudge. They had mad people with shirts. I love fudge. I'm like, what the fuck is I love fudge?
What the fuck? We learned bullshit. Like,
what the fuck is I love fudge?
For?
Nah, man, it was a guy selling fudge there.
But they had bag of niggas with, man. I love
fudge. I'm like, what the fuck is fudge? I'm like, yo, is this like a new terminology I never heard? I'm like, this is like a disrespect or something? What it is? Fudge?
Did you bring the flag?
Which one?
One of the Trump flag that you got.
The gun on this for Trump?
No, yeah, you didn't bring that?
I didn't bring it. I had my red MAGA hat on, and I had a sweater that said I thought it was gonna be cold because it's been getting cold randomly. Cold. So I had the navy blue sweater that said Trump 45, and then it had his signature on the bottom.
That's fire.
And my sons had mad Let's Go Brandon. That was amazing. That's all. That was
On the
fire.
highway, it was mad
That
people
was
says
fire.
fuck Joe Biden and all that shit, like all through that.
Let's go, Brandon. And it was some little Latin kid behind us. I don't know how old he was. He was the heart of that night.
The fat kid, right?
Yo, bro. He was going. He was going crazy. Yo, bro. I'm in the back like, oh, yeah.
I was like,
he's going
yeah, he was
crazy.
probably, people would pull out their phone cameras like, yes,
Go, Brandon.
Let's
He
go,
was going
Brandon.
crazy, bro.
Joe Biden.
By himself, though. Just everybody's like calm, clapping. He's going dumb. I'm like,
I was just like,
and then I'm just looking at him like, yo, he's going crazy.
yeah, he going crazy.
Did y'all get any like videos or photos?
I got some videos and everything, but it was just like I didn't really take much. I took videos of the crowds and stuff like that, and when we were standing there watching for the teleprompter,
Yeah, I
and we
watched
saw,
the teleprompter.
but you see like, but I mean, like it's really we didn't get to have a really good picture because we couldn't get into the stadium.
Yeah,
that stadium,
Bro. But
beautiful.
the fact that they said that the entry started at 6, right?
That's
They
crazy.
said the entry started at 6, right? He said they all said that like it filled up by 6:20 or 6:30.
Bro, so it was 11. It was 12,000 people outside. There was
That
3
shit filled up
different
in
ways.
a
You
half
had to
hour.
walk to get there. You had to park in a whole different mall. The feds is telling niggas go over here, go over here. Niggas filled up a whole mall, not going to the mall. I never seen no shit like that.
Yeah, bro, she was
You
crazy.
fill up a whole mall, but nobody's in the mall.
And you
Everyone's
knew
going
that
to the
these
stadium.
cars were going to that
Yeah.
ride because all these cars had like American flags and all this other stuff. It was just like no basic car. My car was the other one of those basic. They didn't have anything on it. Saying so.
That's wild.
Yeah, man.
sounds like a fun experience.
My son
That was
he just need to keep going on tour. I ain't gonna lie, that's what he gotta do. He just go on tour. He's like NBA YoungBoy, no lie. He's that NBA YoungBoy. He don't need nobody. He don't need nothing. He doesn't need anything. He has everything. He's sanctioned. That showed me, bro. I could sell out a stadium for an hour. For an hour. This is not even my state. I lost this state.
He lost that state in the election. That's
the crazy
That's the
part.
crazy
He
part.
said, I remember that night we was up in this state. Then I looked down and it went to hell. And we went crazy because he wasn't lying, bro. Like, Watermelon has chef. He was talking his source like it was real seeing it. He doesn't read off a prompter. He doesn't read off a prompter, bro.
Nigga said, Mark Zuckerberg, what a weirdo. He's like, I remember when he came to the White House and how he kissed my ass.
Bro, he doesn't read off a prompter. I'm telling you. I'm looking at him.
He says, "Who'd
Even
like
when
to
he
have
takes
dinner
his
with
breath,
you,
he's like,
Mr. President?"
I'm like, nah, bro, he's really not reading. Like, this is a freestyle. This is shit people be talking about. Like, he's just freestyling. He just be speaking, bro. I'm like, yo,
He said, "What?
He's going
weirdo."
crazy.
She was that funny.
he said, you guys are going to vote for my friend Dr. Oz. Clips was tight.
Yeah, I don't fuck with eyes like that, but
And that other dude that was running, like, he had all of them. He's like, y'all going to vote for him, too. He's the source, bro.
But I mean, honestly, like right now, like they have no choice right now because it's like because Dr. Oz he already won the primaries and everything. So now it's like so now it's just like Republican versus Democrat. So I also go out vote for him. But you know what I'm saying it's better than having a Democrat in there, man. So
That's right.
But yeah, I don't really mess with Dr. Oz being the fact that he messed with the World Economic Forum and they're globalists and I'm against globalism. So
That makes sense.
So
we got to see what he does when he's in there.
Let's see what happens.
People do nothing.
Damn, I had a question. I forgot what it was.
Should sound fun though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You all got to go one day.
We gotta go. You have to go early so that you can.
Yeah,
get
but now I know that because I didn't think he was gonna fill it up like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like I didn't think he was gonna fill up the arena like that. But like next time, just call out of work.
Oh,
Unless he does it on a Friday.
Did Trump call out any African Americans?
Look at my African American over there.
My
Isn't he the greatest? Isn't he the
He
greatest?
had black people with mad Trump shirts on behind him. Sanction.
Yeah, nah, he didn't call out no African.
Mad black people next to him in that shit. I was like,
if you watch the
Wow,
rally, there was
not
mad
in
people that had blacks for Trump all behind him and everything at the rally.
Look at him smile. Look at him
Look
dance
at
over
my
there.
African American over there.
he went crazy.
Is he the greatest?
He would dance, say some shit
You ever
like
see
that
that?
too.
You ever see that shit on Instagram or TikTok, whatever? When they had like the They had like when Trump was like, "Look at my African American over there, isn't he the greatest?"
Yeah,
and they had Kanye dancing. I was like,
nah, I never seen that.
that shit was
That's
funny.
right.
That's just comedy. That shit was funny.
That nigga's winning 2024, bro. I ain't even gonna cap. They know what they're doing. All of this hula. Just being there, I'm like, I see what the left sees now. This motherfucker really got the sauce. 6 o'clock it starts. 20 minutes you sell out 12,000 people. You got 2,000 motherfuckers outside still waiting to see you. And we lost this state. Bro, they're seeing it on a higher level because they're not just near this nigga. They're in that bracket of politics. So it's like being this little and being that false, like, nah, I see what they see, bro. This nigga's really gonna win. He's gonna beat all this Mar-a-Lago shit. He's gonna all that fake shit he already beat. He already beat the last 20. He's gonna win. He's gonna win. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be like American. This is gonna be an historic moment in America, and people need to appreciate this because
you seen the shit that
it's gonna be fascinating. Like it's gonna be incredible. It's like when he beat 2 impeachments. I was like, this motherfucker's OJ.
Yeah.
Like, I'm into politics, so I could look at the end of like I look at the
OJ.
shit. I'm like, yo, this nigga really beat it twice. It's like being 2 gun charges. Yo, I'm like this. How can you like this? How you know but this gotta win? Like I'll be mad at people. I'm like, how?
They can't find
He
anything
beat
on this
2
dude.
gun charges.
They can't find anything on this dude. They
Bro,
they
you
keep
gotta
trying.
like a guy
And
like that.
now the judges
Yeah, I
grant.
pay taxes. My taxes low. I'm getting low. We will all do the same thing. That's why I get mad at people. We're all doing the same thing, bro. We're all press that
Now
taxes.
judges grant a judge granted that the fact that that he can they can show what the documents of what they're looking for. You know what I'm saying? So the judge grants that because like it's everybody keeps saying, oh yeah, like all this highlighted, oh it's classified. Like what the fuck is classified? You know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck is classified? Because anything could be classified.
Facts.
Anything could be classified.
And that's part of his
You know
argument.
what I'm saying? Like
I'm waiting for
Justin
you,
took a
Warren.
shit. Justin took a shit in the elevator. That's classified. I'm saying like you can't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying like what do you? But that's the argument. There's nothing. There's probably nothing there. And mind you, as a president, you're allowed to take documents home.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you make have copies because if you want to write a book or you want to do whatever, you're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Obama has boxes of documents at his house.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck are they going at him for? You know what I'm saying? It's just like it just doesn't make any sense. But this is all for a political scheme
Dang,
to make the Republicans
she
look
was
bad.
going 8-ton stomp. Yeah, red hat. That's crazy.
I deal with a lot.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta get maggots head on your back.
You just gotta be his Kellyanne Conway, man.
Huh?
Kellyanne Conway. Her husband hates Donald Trump, but she works for him. That's a real relationship.
You see what they're doing to Steve Bannon?
Yeah, he's done for.
He's the White House strategist from who under Trump's administration. Mm-hmm. So he I don't know if he gave clemency to Trump. I mean Trump gave clemency to him. So he doesn't get indicted for any federal charges, whatever it is. Now,
real nigga shit.
Yeah, I'm saying.
How can you not like this?
He gave full clemency. So if anybody doesn't know what full clemency is, full clemency means that you could do anything you want. You can never get pinned on federal charges in your life. That's full clemency. So
That's
you could
crazy.
Even after if I just go, like,
I'm not gonna promote this, but I'm saying like you can go like, rob a bank, do whatever. You can never get pinned federally. You can only get pinned civilly, or I'm saying on a state level. You can never get pinned federally anymore. You know what I'm saying? So that's like a diplomatic immunity. That's full clemency. So he gave full clemency to Steve Bannon. Steve Bannon is at a case for border wall fraud. I don't know what the fuck that is, but he's on a case for border wall fraud. But they charge him in New York. It doesn't make any sense to me because New York doesn't have a border. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have a border wall. So I don't know how that's playing out. I'm kind of confused there. But
huh? So it has nothing to do with him.
Yeah. So I don't know what the fuck is going on from that. But he had I thought it would make sense if it was on a federal level. Right? But they can't charge him federally. So they charge him on a civil level, on a state level. So
that's fire. Like, give us full clemency.
So full clemency. Like Lil Wayne didn't get full clemency. Lil Wayne got pardoned on his gun charges. He didn't give full clemency.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So Lil Wayne can still get charged for whatever it is. He just can't get charged for that case anymore.
Kodak too?
Huh? Kodak was not for that charge. Because he You know, he was in it for it was allegations for rape and all this other stuff, whatever it is. And he's been in there for like 3 years, and you can't find nothing on this guy. And the people not really doing anything with it. Just let him sit in jail with no bail. So he gave pardon.
He get freed everybody.
Like I always
Harry
say,
O too. He
people
freed
don't like
Harry O.
it. People don't like
Harry
it
O was
when
a
it's
big
not
thing.
on their side. I always say, people don't like when it's not on their side.
Yeah.
Now, if motherfucking Joe Biden was doing it, niggas have no problem. Oh, he's the GOAT. Get on my face, bro. My son's Al Capone. That's it.
Al Capone.
I'm jacking him, bro. The man Joe Biden's doing nothing.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for him to do something. Student loan ain't enough, homie.
10K.
We all ain't go to college. So what you doing for those people? Nothing.
Yeah.
So I gotta try that shit.
What?
We going
10K?
2 more
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, I need to try that too.
Don't do that Bank of America diversity bullshit. I already told us. All right, 30 years. 4 for the foolery. They call niggas the PP. 4 for the foolery. Wells Fargo did it too. Wells Fargo's giving up diversity today. What they did, ran people bank accounts up.
Yeah.
Bank of America got a trick for that. They gonna be like, yeah, give all the black and Latinos. You know they need it. Then boom, some funny shit gonna happen. Watch. Never fails, bro.
Yeah, I think the
Never
economy
fails. Anything with diversity and anything that's saying your race that you need is because of the color of your skin is bad. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's just like a job saying, yo, if you want to apply, go to Telegram. What? Why am I going to Telegram to apply for a job? Yeah, this shit is a scam.
Yeah,
like, bro,
so
this is shit people fall for. I just be like, bro.
I'm looking at it right here. He only gave full clemency to 28 people. And one of the people he gave full clemency to was what's her name here? This girl. She works for Rock Nation.
That Spanish lady?
Desiree Perez.
Yeah, Spanish lady.
He gave Desiree Perez full clemency. Full clemency. So they can never charge her any federal charges.
6ix9ine had brought her up. That's how I remember it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, y'all cool with rats? And brought her up. I don't know what she ratted on, but.
Yeah, me neither. I don't want to know either.
I feel like at this point, like, I don't know what's gonna happen in 2024, but I know if he loses again,
oh no, he not losing.
it's gonna be a riot.
I seen people with DeSantis, Trump sweaters and all. Like, he ain't losing. I put that on me. He ain't losing. No cap. He not losing, bro.
I'm not gonna hold you
they're
like
not
that.
gonna lose, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like,
I don't even want DeSantis to be his VP. I want him to figure somebody else out. No lie.
Nah, but
because
like,
he's gonna bring a whole nother hate.
Nah, but you know, it's just like that. Nah, but I think it'd be good if he gets DeSantis as the VP. But yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's
gonna be like Kane and Undertaker.
Yeah, bro. That's yo, bro. Those two people are fucking ruthless.
Yeah,
they're ruthless. Like, those two people are ruthless. It's yo. You see how Florida's economy is booming more than ever?
Mm-hmm.
Like, even during the recession, it's like it's literally the biggest. It's the biggest state right now that's actually thriving,
and they got electricity.
They got electricity,
and they have Miami.
You know what's crazy is that they had a thing. They had a thing where like, talking about Gavin Newsom, because Gavin Newsom in California is talking about that you can't
Gavin Newsom. Get it right, Gavin Newsom.
That he's talking about that you can't use a dishwasher after 4 p.m.
Yes,
right. And you can't
man, we wash dishes over here.
Put your AC up.
That's a fact.
Put your AC up to like 75 to 78 degrees.
It's hot as
you saying so like basically so you use too much electricity or whatever it is. Like, it's like, listen, I get what California is going through, but at the same time, y'all caused it. Because y'all pushing.
I was just about to say, this is what y'all voted for. Yeah. Larry Elder was trying his hardest to bring y'all back, and y'all played that man, want to throw eggs at him. Eat it up and take this out. Yeah, move on to another topic.
Y'all caused this shit.
I do feel bad for none of these
by
people.
Causing this whole thing, by causing this whole thing is that you forcing people to buy electric cars. Now, more people are charging their cars, more electricity is being used. Mind you, they're going through a crazy heat waves, all this other shit. But if you look at what's going on in Florida, Florida is just as hot. Florida is just as hot. Florida is doing a lot of other shit, and Florida's economy is like they have electricity. You could use a dishwasher as many times as you want. You can go through all this other shit in Florida with no problem. But California's going through this.
4 p.m. is crazy because most people are not even home from work. You got to cook dinner and shit.
That's what they voted for. Yeah, had Larry Elder.
But the thing is that what people don't understand is that this is a whole way of control. This is the same way how they tell you, like how they try to get you calm down, you know, with the vaccines and all. They're doing everything exactly the same way. It's a controlling scam. They just want you to depend on the government.
Oh yeah, the vaccine's not gonna be free anymore either. You're gonna have to pay for that shit.
Yeah, I can see that.
No, they said it. They said
They announced it already?
And it's gonna be forced again.
Yeah, and you gotta take it every year.
The world is just not even fun anymore.
This shit is a joke.
Yeah.
It's just a joke.
At this point, just read books, drink water, and get your coins up. Oh, I wanted to
definitely get your coins up.
I wanted to talk about that Bank of America offer. I feel like I don't think it's gonna be bad. I think it's only a good offer if you get a house that's within your means. And I think that's how you're gonna catch people.
So
people are gonna not get the go ahead.
No, I get what you're saying.
Now I was gonna say people are gonna get the 0 down payment and get a house that's outside of their budget
and not be able to afford it.
And then they can't afford
exactly. So that's things like that is that's gonna be a good maybe 15%.
We know that's gonna happen.
It's gonna be like a good 15%. 15% of people are gonna do that. 15% of people are gonna do that. And what's gonna happen is that when situations like that, because this happened back in 08, 09.
I know.
This exact thing happened in 08, 09 under Obama. The same exact thing. It literally means that the markets are gonna crash. Right, markets are crashing. The economy is about to crash. Everything is about to go down. So that means that more jobs are going to be lost. Right, so people won't be able to afford. So what happens is that's a win. That's a win-win for the bank and for the government. Right. So now what happens is with the government, the Democrats make more money. The politicians in general make more money, and when people are living off government assistance, right, they make more money off of that. Now, not only that, because you're gonna need you're gonna need help. Right. So not only that, the bank wins because now you're gonna have to pay the bank, and now you're in a massive debt. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now it's a win-win for both sides, because now homes go on foreclosures, and now they get to sell the house, and you still owe money. You know what I'm saying? And then they're gonna sell your shit, to the credit bureaus and all that. And then the credit bureau is gonna eat bro. Like
it's only gonna be one side hurting. It's the diversity side of minorities.
So what happens is that this is a way, because the people that are gonna do it are gonna buy the homes. Are the classes are gonna buy the homes is gonna be the middle class, and this is a way to destroy middle class. You just got to do things smart. I would tell people to do it by a way that if don't buy for yourself, buy it as an investment and have somebody living in it, right? And have that being taken care of. And, and just like live on the refinances and shit like that. Live on that. And then you could sell the home from there. Don't buy the house for yourself. Buy the home as an investment property.
Yeah.
That's the best way to do it. You buy a duplex, or you could buy any type of multiplex, or buy a single family home and have somebody else living in it. Best way to handle it.
Just give it a 5-year stretch. That's going to see the results in 5 years.
And after that, you sell it. You sell it, it's fucking free money anyway. Because now you're making that profit. Because the shit, you didn't put anything down, anything down in front. So regardless, you're not really losing. If the house is worth $300,000, somebody wants to buy it for $150,000, it's free money.
Not really. You got to pay the mortgage.
If somebody's living in it, they paying the mortgage.
Is one of the stipulations though that you have to live in the place?
Yeah. No, I mean it's not part of that stipulation with that one. It's legit because that's what if you get an FHA or something like that, you have to live in the property. But this one right here, you don't have to live in the property. You don't have to live in it.
I'm about to do that.
You don't have to live in it. You can actually, like I said, you can make it as an investment property.
Yeah, that's about to.
That's the only thing. But the thing is that if you're going to make an investment, because living, I don't believe none of these niggas say about diversity and skin color.
They don't tell you this shit. So like the thing is like black and brown people, they don't think this way. I'm saying so they know that
niggas trying to live in there. They tired living in the fucking urban community. Niggas is not trying to invest.
We're not taught this.
But we trying to live somewhere.
If you have a way to like get this thing like basically for free, use that as money as an extra source of income for yourself. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are not taught that way. They see this like, there's a time for me to make a home, get a home, and do this, and the third, try to get something for themselves, not realizing that it's about to be almost 40% of people that are about to lose their jobs off of this.
But how the fuck are you gonna pay for this mortgage and all this shit?
Are about to lose their jobs. It's like it's gonna be that bad. When they do stuff like that, that means the economy is about to crash.
They were doing it under this administration. That's why I really don't trust it.
Yeah.
Like, are you crazy? They about to
Obama
book
did the
half
same
of
thing.
us right
Obama
now.
did the same thing.
They just gave
Obama did the same
IRS
thing.
grips. They about to run down on everybody, and they about to go crazy. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
giving-
trust
take advantage.
nothing
IRS
under
agents
this.
guns is
No lie, I
insane.
don't trust nothing
Take
under this.
advantage.
But you know the crazy thing about, remember that shit you sent in the chat about federal government paying for, like, what was it that you put in there?
I'll be putting.
And
mad
we
shit
was
in the
like,
chat
yeah,
all
that's
day.
true. He was asking if that's true
About what?
about Section 8. You can also get that and put Section 8 on there.
You
And
can put
federal
Section 8.
government pays it all, and
Yeah.
they don't even have to worry about paying you at all.
But you got to worry about Section 8 tenants.
So see
That's
the
the only
problem.
thing.
But no, not for nothing. Like, there are Section 8 tenants with a really, really good.
Oh,
Yeah,
of course.
It's just the small amount of people that really don't.
That's the chance.
That's not a small amount. It's a big amount.
Now, just like there's a lot. I'm just talking about there's like a amount of people.
So
that
would
are
you
just
take Section
fucked
8
up.
tenants?
Would
If
I-
somebody came you with the voucher, Section 8, would you take them?
I would tell you
Because when
I would
niggas
tell
wasn't
you-
taking them, they were called racist. So
I
I
would-
need to know.
I would tell you this.
I mean,
I need to
immediately.
know, because when niggas
I
are
would-
saying it on our level, it's really not wrong.
I would
Y'all
say
young
this.
niggas, y'all have a bad history of not paying rent, bro.
I would say this.
But
How is
but-
it racist that I don't want that
But
around? I
Section
don't
8,
care
they
what-
don't pay rent.
No, yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like, people were pulling up with vouchers.
They pay taxes or whatever the situation is.
Niggas
but
don't pay
but
nothing.
No, they don't.
That's what I mean. Like, niggas don't pay nothing.
People pay rent on Section 8, but it's just not the
depends.
amount what you're paying.
Yeah, that not
The
the amount
government's
or
paying.
not the part
If
you're
you're,
supposed
if
to
you're
pay.
charging,
That's the
if you're
issue.
charging $1,400 per month for rent, the government's gonna pay the $1,400, and then you don't
have to pay
you don't have
half
to deal
of
with
it.
the tenant. The tenant pays the government. That's how that shit works.
Oh.
But the tenant pays the government on that shit. But anyway, it's good and bad because you're gonna have residual income.
Mhm.
You're gonna have residual income. But but they have to get an inspection on a yearly basis. And now when they get an inspection, and whatever's fucked up in the house, that's coming out of your pocket. You know what I'm saying? You have to fix it, or it becomes negligence of tenants. You know what I'm saying? When it becomes a negligence of tenants, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they destroy the bathroom sink, they destroy cabinets, whatever it is, you refuse to pay for it, it becomes a negligence. And that becomes a lawsuit. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
how a lot of people look to come up.
So yes, yeah, a lot of people, yeah. So
And this is why the history is so bad.
But it's
I don't think everybody's you. Everybody's not
residual
accepting
income.
that. Especially
But it's
wild.
residual
lot-
income
no,
that you
a
know for
lot
a
of
fact that you're
people-
gonna get that money.
A lot of people that I know right now, like, I've been like trying to work with, they want Section 8. They don't want city feds though.
Mm.
The city don't pay. City pay whenever the fuck they want.
That's
to.
probably what it is.
Oh,
Motherfuckers don't want that. That was another thing with Trump they used to say about him. He wasn't letting Section 8 tenants downtown. Hell no, this downtown. The fuck is y'all talking about? But they called him racist and all of this shit. I remember that,
No,
bro. I remember
see the
a
thing
lot
about
of that stuff.
but people don't talk about this. Like with Trump and his other residentials he had Section 8 in these apartments. It was one building that he made that he didn't want any Section 8 in it. Section 8 is legit a tax write-off. It's a tax write-off.
Mhm.
It's an 80-20 program, right? It's 80% of regular units and 20% of Section 8 units, right? So
Yeah.
and it's a tax write-off. That's all it is. So you don't have to really apply the taxes at the end of the year because the taxes are coming out throughout the year already. You know what I'm saying? Or you could pay the shit all up front. I mean, you could pay the shit all at the end of the year. He wanted everything at one time because I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of people don't care about their apartments and it becomes an issue in the building. You know what I'm saying? It becomes an issue in the building. So it's just like, listen, I deal with that shit at work sometimes.
I was about to say, don't you have Section 8?
Yeah, we have Section 8 in the building too. It's an 80-20. So, and we deal with that shit at work. You know what I'm saying? I deal with the shit at work all the time that, like people choose not to care about their apartments. And then
Right.
it becomes, and when they don't care, they destroy everything. It's like, all right, so if you buy an iPhone, right? You're gonna care for your phone, right? You're gonna make sure it doesn't get cracked or whatever it is, right? If somebody just gives you an iPhone, you feel like it's whatever, and you just throw your phone around. It is what it is. And if it cracks, fuck it. He's probably gonna give me another one anyway. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's gonna give me another one anyway because these things are given to you. So you don't care about it. It's like when we have these a lot of rich kids that were born into money and their parents take care of everything for them, right? So when the parents take care of everything for them, they don't cherish anything. You know what I'm saying? They get everything, they get all the nice flashy things, and they destroy it because they know their parents are going to keep taking care of them. When it's you and it's your own and you made all this happen, you want everything to last as long as possible. That's the same thing with that. So he didn't want it that way. So they never said he was racist before about that shit. They agreed with him before. It just when he ran for president, they said he was racist for that. And it's racist to even think that that's racist, because to think that it's only black or brown people that are in Section 8. When they state that white people are more on Section 8 and welfare than black and brown people.
Brainwashed America is a lot of shit is white people first, but they still blame black.
If you look at the numbers,
bro, you can't make this shit.
If you look at the numbers, there is more white people that are on Section 8 welfare than black and brown people.
More white on white crime.
And
is it all right?
And per capita throughout the whole country.
Is that because there are just more white people?
But
or is it like the percentage? Like that? That's where I think the numbers get tricky.
But either way, by those numbers the numbers are formed that way, right? More white people are on Section 8 welfare within this country, but then they called it racist that he didn't want low income in the building, being the fact that more white people are on that program. So how is it racist? You know what I'm saying? How is it racist? What if the whole 20% were white people?
Just made me back to the Bruce Springsteen days, man. Born in the USA.
Can't make that up. That's crazy.
Shout out Kim K for looking like Trump.
What you said?
Kim K looking like Trump.
I was impressed with the Patriot fit. I was like, okay.
She came out looking like Trump.
See that? You seen the hair?
Nah, I didn't
the
see
eyebrows, everything.
Nah,
she went crazy.
I didn't see that.
She was at the rally?
Nah, she should have been dressed like that.
What was she?
She was a patriot. She was Bruce Springsteen.
I would love to see Kim K.
She pulled it
or
off.
Kylie Jenner.
I didn't like the hair though. Like really, you did look like 45.
She had red hair?
Nah, she had his hair. No cap. It's some new photo she took. Just pick Kim Kardashian USA. Watch. I'm surprised. Wow, I could see it. Damn. It was on Mad magazines too. I'm shocked.
What she did that for?
I don't know. That's how that bitch make bread. She be buying dresses, just taking photos. I don't know, stupid shit. I just saw her and I was like, oh, it's some patriot shit. I don't care about Kim Kardashian. She had an American flag behind. She was wearing American shit. I was shocked. Nah, you just gotta go to the news then, because the images ain't popping up.
You see what Kanye posted about Kim Kardashian? That she has diarrhea more than the average person.
Real.
Wow,
trust me, he gonna post it on Instagram.
I would be surprised.
What he said? She got diarrhea?
She has diarrhea more than the average person.
Yeah, because she be...
I'm surprised it's not up there. It was a big photo.
If that's real, like, what would you think?
That wasn't it. Nah, it wasn't it. She was basically... My phone died, too. Go to her gram clips. Ooh. You know it's on her gram. She got 100 fucking million followers.
You're one of them, right?
I don't know. I don't follow no celebrities. Ain't no point.
Oh, that's good. We could go to the celebrity question.
Oh. What celebrity would you love to be a side nigga for?
You said what?
Damn, that's kind of hard.
What celebrity would you love to be a side nigga
my
for?
man, so I won't do that to him. I like Hov. I won't do that to him neither.
So the
I
standards?
fuck that nigga Tory. He took my bitch, Iggy Azalea. Yeah, I'll be a side nigga for her.
Wait, Tory's with her?
Yeah, it's just had it popped up. He got her pregnant.
Iggy?
What? Iggy Azalea, yeah. I don't care for Playboy Cardi either, so.
So wait, there's standards in this shit?
No, it's not standards. If you my friend, well, if I like you and don't know you, but I like Hov music. I won't do that to Hov. 444.
Who'd you be?
I'll be a side nigga for Karol G.
See it?
Yo, have you seen?
I don't care for Beverly Manuel like that, so I would do that.
Oh my god,
Iggy
all I need
Azalea.
Colombia girl to call me Papacito, and that's all I need. That's all I need.
Karol G valid.
Yeah, I'll be a side nigga anyway.
Yeah.
Though.
Hold on. Go to your Instagram.
Hold on.
Kim K.
She got a new single. And
it was some magazine.
The whole video, it reminds me of that Britney Spears video.
Mandela effect.
What you were saying?
She got a new music video that it looks like
there you go. New Mandela effect. Y'all crazy. I knew I wasn't tripping.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's crazy.
Born in the USA. Born in the club. Be at
Why
the
she
rally.
look like that though?
I told you for the fizz off. We'd have been going crazy if she was there.
That's insane.
Come to the next one, shorty. And I went to her wiki. She used to be Republican for mad long. Then she switched it up. Cornball shit.
Mm.
Who
Just saying. Nigga, his wife on loan. This nigga be tripping.
That's Karol G.
I know, he already pulled it up.
Yeah.
I couldn't see from there. So
Yeah, I found out who she was. Yeah. That's
love you, Karol G.
Kim
But
K.
why, like, would you ever break it to the man that, like, yo, me and you?
I don't fuck with Tory Lanez short ass. So I would do it purposely.
I thought y'all niggas are the same height.
Nah.
Nigga, he taller than you.
So how is he short?
Nah, he not bigger than me. I'll tell
I'm
you that
taller
one.
than you.
No, you not, Clips. We like the same height. We stood with
You're
each other for like a whole
5'7".
7 hours. 5'9". Bro, we was standing with each other. You had boots on, nigga. And I was still up. And you had boots on.
Cat.
Forget that.
Cat.
You had
Wait,
boots
why you
on.
don't like Tory Lanez?
Huh?
Why you don't like Tory Lanez?
He's just a fake Drake.
Wow.
Fake Drake. Been a
Yeah.
fake Drake for 10 years.
That's
That's
harsh.
why I did. That's why he never. that's why he never
Nah.
popped, because he's a fake Drake.
Tory Lanez didn't pop.
You know how Tory Lanez. You know how long Tory Lanez been doing that. Or you could go to YouTube now. He was like, Drake, I'll battle you for 10K. Remember that 2011? Nobody was listening to his music. Yeah, I remember that too.
Listen,
Stop
man,
it, fake Drake.
Tory
That's
Lanez
why.
is fire.
That's why it took him so long to
His
pop,
music is-
because
his
Drizzy
music
was
is
already
fire.
Drizzying.
Yeah.
And then he took that little break.
Drizzy was already
Yeah,
Drizzy.
you sound like the nigga. You can't pop that like at the same time. You already did Take It, you did all that shit. So it took Tory time to make that say yeah. Niggas like, all right, that's not nigga. I've been like Tory Lanez, but I know why you weren't shining, because you sound like Drake. You still sound like Drake. You still do the same shit Drake do. You are a Drake copycat. Just like I look at Jordan Lucas, fake Eminem.
Not fucking Jordan,
Hobson,
though.
fake Eminem.
You think
You
Jordan
can
is
tell.
like a fake Eminem?
Action Bronson, fake Ghostface Killer.
Yeah.
You can see it. Like, I
You
know
don't feel that
y'all
way
see
about
it.
Travis Scott?
I don't really know. I don't look at Travis from he's kind of original.
Well, he's been like that for a
Forever.
long
For
time.
since
Hold on.
producer.
Yeah.
Isn't something with Travis Scott's like it's like a fake ASAP Rocky?
Yeah, but
That's what I was
ASAP took
gonna
his flow because he's really from Houston. You could never be something I'm from. That's like saying I'm a fake Bronx kid for somebody who lives in fucking Texas. Like, bro, you can't do that. At first, I was agreeing with Rocky. Then I really thought about it,
But I
bro.
thought it
I'm
was
really
only
from
about.
Houston.
I thought it was only
I
about his
grew
like
up-
his
His
how he
hairstyle,
dressed.
that was it. The hairstyle.
Yeah, it wasn't.
You can't
like,
talk about the music I listened to. I grew up in Houston, bro. You grew up listening to this music from afar. I grew up in it. You can never. I grew up with Pimp C. I grew up with Bun B. He could never do that.
But was it
He grew
about
up
music?
in the
though? I didn't think it was
environment.
about music. I thought
It was about
just
the
his
fucking
dress.
hairstyle.
No, I think about his clothing and
Yeah.
everything like that. It wasn't just like it wasn't
Nigga.
music wise.
ASAP said he made ripped jeans. Niggas ain't listening to him. Niggas been wearing ripped jeans since IS, bro. 6th grade.
Who do you think started the whole rip jean style?
Cam. Dipset. I'm always gonna put
Jim
Dipset
Jones.
Harlem.
Oh, Jim
I'm
Jones.
always gonna say Harlem did everything.
Oh, it's Jim Jones,
Fashion
man.
wise, Dapper Dan and all them niggas they got.
Cam wasn't dressed like that. Cam was just wearing like baggy pink clothes and
But
shit.
nah, my son Cam started the NBA shit though with the NBA.
Yeah, the NBA logo
Then
shit.
he did
But I'm talking about
Jeff
I'm talking
Hamilton
about
leather coat.
I'm talking about the like BB Simons.
Oh no,
and
that
all-
was
yeah.
Jim Jones.
Yeah,
That was Jim
it's like,
Jones.
BB
That was Jim
Simon
Jones.
shits and fucking the
No,
Robin
I
jeans
posted
and all that
too.
shit. Like,
He started all of that.
Having people instead of buying Pepe jeans, they got to start buying fucking
The real shit.
$600
No,
dungarees and all
But
that
he was
shit.
right because he broke that down. He said we wasn't ever wearing Sean John and shit. We was wearing the real shit. We was really going to the store buying real
PRPs
Avex
and shit. Yeah,
real
like,
PRPs. We
yeah.
wasn't buying the fake
yeah.
shit.
So we buying that
Sean
shit.
John
That was
and all that shit.
that
When
was
we was
Jim
growing
Jones
up,
that did
that
that
was
shit.
like that was like the fake version of the Avex and all that shit because that was hip hop clothing.
Jim
Like,
Jones started that whole style shit
Yeah.
for like and having people start buying all these high end
Niggas
name
wasn't
brand
wearing
clothing. and shit.
Pepe. He was, nigga, bro. We was wearing Pepe. Them niggas was wearing the shit that Pepe was making of. Like, I was a little kid. I couldn't buy that kind of shit.
Yeah.
I was like 10. They way older than us.
True
Like,
religions and all
that's
that
why
shit.
my sister, she knows about that type of shit. She'll compare like this and that. Like, yeah, that's what Sean John and Ichi.
He doesn't
all that
get
shit.
acknowledged for that shit, man.
Supreme too.
That was
Them niggas
Jones.
made Supreme pop.
Yeah, made Supreme
Niggas
Pop,
wasn't
yeah.
wearing Supreme till Jim Jones started wearing it. He went down there to them skateboard kids, started wearing Supreme.
Yeah.
That's how it got cool in the urban neighborhoods. That's how Givenchy, Tom for all other shit
Even
got
and
cool.
the DCs was Lil Wayne. Lil
I'm
Wayne had-
gonna give Lil Wayne that. You still stole your flow from Joel's. That's another story. Yeah, I bought it there. Niggas get tight. I don't care. I want to
Lil
listen
Wayne
to
stole his flow
old.
from Joel.
Big facts.
That I Can't Feel My Face
All
mixtape.
on
That
stat,
shit
and then
is
once they
fire.
departed,
Hold on.
his flow and
how
the
would
ball.
he steal it from?
It wasn't flow. It
How
was
would he
his
steal it from him
wordplay.
if
He
he
was
did it
not
better
saying,
than him?
bro. 500 degrees. He was not rapping like that. Carter 1. He was not rapping like that.
I
Once
get
he
it.
started chilling in Harlem
No.
with
Hold
Dipset, the Diplomats,
on.
whole swag changed.
Hold on.
I was outside for that. You ain't telling me nothing about the Wayne. We always outside for the Wayne era.
Yo, the Wayne era was fire, but there was a time when Gilly the Kid was saying that
Writing for Weezy.
that he was writing for Weezy and all that, right?
Don't think Jawal's gave him a couple
and
balls.
Hold on.
Gilly said he wrote for Wayne.
Hold on. Gilly was saying that.
Never got paid.
Gilly was saying that shit. But how can he proceed to keep writing for this guy? And in that way, when Gilly said he's gonna stop writing for this guy, and he's still rapping the same exact way. So
then his flow switched up.
Yeah,
tell me his flows didn't switch up. He was fucking with Joel.
No, so like that song Lollipop. The song Lollipop was written by somebody else. The whole song was written by somebody else, right? He didn't write that song at all, right? But there's songs are like from the Drought 1, the Drought 2, the Drought 3, and all that other shit, whatever. And Weezy had picked up those crazy metaphors and all that. Gilly the Kid said he's the one that created that shit, right? When Gilly said he's gonna stop writing, he's not gonna write for Wayne no more because he's not getting recognition for all that. Weezy still proceeded to keep rapping that same exact way.
And then he added more sauce. Look at Black Republicans. When he did Black Republicans, he started rapping like that more.
When did it shift?
After that,
I don't think
Hustler Music and Can't Feel My Face, bro. I swear.
I think
Carter
Gilly
2 is
wrote
when he
like one or
switched
two
to me.
songs, and then he just like, I mastered this shit. This is what it is, and that's how I'm gonna keep rapping.
After that, I Can't Feel My Face.
Because Wayne,
he was everywhere.
Yo, because Wayne,
Sound like
it was at one
Joel's.
point Wayne wasn't writing shit. He was going in the booth and just spitting.
And we wonder
And he was
why
doing
he was
these
just
metaphor
spitting.
shit,
So was Dipset.
spitting.
Dipset was doing the same thing. They was going to Hot 97, Power 105, just freestyling.
They wasn't doing it the way
off.
Wayne was doing
Bro,
it. They was not doing it the way
Cliff.
Wayne was
He
doing it.
outside.
Yeah, I
They
get
was
it.
going
I
up there
hear what you're
6-7
saying. I
deep
hear what you're
freestyling
saying.
for hours.
I hear what you're saying, but they
Going
wasn't
to Rap City
doing it that way like
freestyling.
Wayne was
Stop
doing it.
that.
They was
Don't
not
do
doing it the
that.
way Wayne was doing it. Let's not do
Wayne
that,
was
man.
still in their flow. He was in
Hell no.
Wasn't buying shit.
Hell no.
Wasn't buying
Hell
clothes.
no.
Why you think he was wearing bape? Niggas wasn't wearing bape in New Orleans.
Fuck the clothes.
I'm just saying, nigga,
motherfucker.
he wasn't rapping like them niggas neither.
nah,
he came to
yo,
Harlem.
nah.
Niggas was not rap. Then why Juvenile don't rap like that?
Cause Juvenile's trash.
Just saying, he wasn't trash when he dropped that Han shit, right?
The one
He wasn't
hit.
trash. He got a couple hits. So
He was like the MC
He
Hammer.
got a couple shits.
Nah,
He got
Juvenile got
Hot
some shits.
Boys, that whole group, period, got a couple shits. He came to Harlem and got
BG?
sauce, bro. Even BG got hits down there. Go down there. They'll tell you. That's how I
BG
learned
see
all
more.
that.
So what's the difference between being influenced and stealing? Because he might have been influenced.
He was
by Harlem.
influenced, yes. I ain't gonna say he stole. He was influenced. And
Okay.
Dipset was way hotter than Lil Wayne back then. Way hot. Way
What year
hot.
are you talking?
I'm talking about like what, 03, 04.
Okay, 03.
Hot.
Well, I'm
Hot.
talking
You talking about 06, 07
I'm
when
talking
he
about
stole
07
already.
Weezy.
When he influenced this shit.
07 Weezy.
Yeah.
So we
06,
taking
07
over
Weezy.
Weezy.
Yeah, we taking over. He done took over. He took
Weezy,
Dipset shit.
Weezy was on the radio every fucking day from fucking
And
06
before that,
to
so was these
2014. He was on that radio
Niggas
for
was
that
playing
long.
Say Yes,
Then
Joel's.
and then because he had the
Mic
little
check,
overlap
1,
with him
2,
and
1,
Drake.
2.
It was at one point that you was hear Drake and Wayne every day on the
That
radio.
was 07, 08. That's
and,
cool.
and
But
Drake,
before
and
that,
Drake got on the radio in 09.
and before that, niggas was playing Dipset on the radio, and he was doing I Can't Feel My Face, and he was influenced by Dipset, bro. That's all I'm saying.
You don't
He
think
was
he was?
influenced. I could tell by the
As
wordplay.
being
The
influenced.
wordplay.
But he wasn't taking the style.
I don't know. That's all I can say. I don't know. He probably,
That's like
I don't
saying,
know.
hold on.
I really feel Joel's gave that nigga a couple balls too for Black Republican.
Let's talk about
Every time I hear that freestyle,
Let's
I'll
talk
be
about
like, this
influences
nigga
and
win.
Biden. Let's talk about
Yeah.
influences and Biden. That's like saying Chief Keef. It stole fucking songs from 50, but he was influenced by 50.
I would never compare them to.
He says
Chief
that,
Keef is his own planet.
Chief
Yeah, he
Keef,
said
Chief
that-
Keef is
is an old.
Chief Keef is the father of drill.
Yeah.
Right? The father
And
of
I
drill.
witnessed
But he
it
was
in
influenced by 50.
2013.
And 50 has a big inspiration on the drill
Chief
music.
Keef don't
Look how
sound
Pop
like
Smoke,
no
Pop
50.
Smoke, Pop Smoke used a bunch of 50 songs. Fucking Chief Keef used a bunch of shit from 50 also. These are motherfuckers that are big into drill music.
No,
They
I
don't
get
take
what you're
anybody
saying,
else.
but
Even
none
Lil
of
Durk did the
Chief
same
Keef
shit.
don't sound
He doesn't
like no
sound
damn
it, but he was
50.
influenced by 50. He even says it.
Yeah, but none of the songs he could. You can listen to Chief Keef, you can't even think
you want to talk
he
about
like 50.
influencing.
I'm
You want
just
to say
saying.
like the people are taking the songs. Like you can't
Because
say
I
that.
can listen. I listen to Lil Wayne. I think of Joel Santana.
You can't. I get what you're saying. They don't
I can really
sound
say
the
that.
same.
They do, bro. The wordplay is there. All that
Play a
stupid
Joel
shit.
song right now,
Play
please.
Black Republican freestyle with him and Lil
Oh
Wayne.
my God.
That's the best one. That's the best one. Every
Oh,
time just
my
to say I
God.
can't feel my face, I'm laughing because he knows what I'm talking about. He knows what I'm talking about. He wasn't rapping like that 500 Degrees. He wasn't rapping like
and
that
I
on
agree
Sean
on that.
with
But
Jazzy Faye.
07 Weezy,
I'm just
07
saying,
Weezy is
bro, he
not the
came to
same. Yeah, I
Harlem.
get what you're saying. But Jewels had
JT
nothing
know
to
that
do with
song
that.
still.
Yeah,
JT
Jewels
know
had
that
nothing to do with that.
Black Republican.
You,
What he said,
you know,
have my London boys come English muffin you.
You know what was he inspired by?
Was saying
You know
shit
what
like
was he
that.
inspired by?
That
You know what's the only thing? You know what's the only thing? Hold on.
Fuck with
You
the
know
we
what's
the
the only
best
thing
people.
Wayne was
That's
inspired
what
by?
you do this meeting.
You know,
You've been doing
let's
this
not do
the
this.
whole week,
You
bro.
know what's the only thing?
You do, though.
You know what's the only thing Wayne was inspired by? That he started talking his blood shit because of fucking.
And then you don't think that
Because of Dipset. Because of Dipset. That's the only thing.
Clips, I love
Nothing
you. So you
else.
don't think the music after the blood shit? You don't think that all came into one? You think you could just be blood and not like the lyrics? Come on, bro. Stop playing with us. We from New York, bro.
He did it better than them. How you think he got bigger than them?
Because the niggas started going to jail.
You did.
Joel went to jail.
They had to get low.
Joel started losing his teeth and he went to jail.
Bro, they started.
So-
my son Cam had to get low. That's a whole. He talks about all of that.
Act so southern.
So now you're talking about 50, how 50 got Cameron off the radio? You're not gonna talk
Then
about
he had
that?
beef with 50.
He
was
got
doing Congo
50
shit.
got him off the radio. That's why you haven't heard from Cameron after
And
that.
then he had them niggas beefing with each other.
50 got him off the radio.
I was with the whole
Shout
like
out to 50.
the Koch
50
show,
got him on the
right?
radio.
The Koch Records beef. It was hard for Dipset. They was going through internal
Well, funeral
affairs.
music. That's so funeral music got this guy off the radio. Then he took the word Curtis.
I ain't gonna lie. Shout out Cam for making that greatest this song ever. Curtis.
And then 50 used that shit as promo for his album.
You ain't 50. 50 sit for BK.
50, that was the smartest advertisement ever. He used that shit. It was a free promo. He used his diss track, the diss track to promote Curtis, the 50 Cent Curtis album.
That album was trash, though.
Doesn't matter what you think of it, nigga, but that was a promo.
He had some good songs on it. It was his third album.
Yeah.
Third
Got
best album.
Hustler's Ambitions on it?
No.
Nah, that was on
the
Get Rich or
the
Die Trying.
soundtrack.
Yeah.
The movie.
The album,
shit.
the album was alright.
But
It wasn't. It
One
was.
life
he
to
does
live,
like
never ask for.
No,
Khaled.
he
I'm
loves
about to
that.
play the
He's a we the best
He's
Terror Squad nigga.
DJ Khaled.
Clip Sunshine.
Nigga
Or
said-
DJ
Yo, hold
Cause
on.
you be jacking
All
up
three of
every
y'all.
time I say
All
something
three
about
of y'all.
that little crew.
All three of y'all.
It's always
How
something with
dare
him.
y'all say that DJ Drama could be Khaled?
And I spoke
How
to niggas
dare
and a
all
lot of
three
niggas
of y'all
said it.
say that?
He
Y'all
got hood
bugging.
hits, but DJ
Y'all
Khaled
are
is
bugging.
microwavable.
Y'all
It's
are
the same
bugging.
10 artists. It's microwavable food. You know you get frozen foods and you put it in the microwave? That's DJ Khaled.
Drama's music
Same
sounds
10
dated
niggas.
now, nigga.
Same 10 niggas.
It's dated.
He just dropped a project with Cole and them. Everybody like it. Be quiet.
He did.
Exactly. That
Look
shit
up
that's on the
DJ Drama
Where
hits.
is
The
it?
only song
Where is
everybody
it?
knows
Hold on,
from
hold
DJ
on, hold
Khaled
on.
album
Where is it on the billboards?
Is what God
Where
did.
is it on the billboards?
Look it up.
Where is it
I
on
bet
the
that
billboards?
shit pop. It's
Show
cold.
me
Dreamville.
where
In the
is
building.
that. Mind you, Khaled's album God Did was trash. I give
That
it
was the only song that the people liked.
That
And Feel
album was
Alive.
trash.
Or
That
Stay
album was
Alive.
trash. There was no trying at all in that album. The highest song was the
Microwavable
song God Did.
foods.
Get granted, I'm gonna say that album was trash.
This nigga
God Did. I
DJ
don't like
Khaled
the
is a
album.
bonnet.
I didn't
the
like
bonnet,
it.
The
But
banquet shit.
what I am
in the
gonna say is
freezer.
that Khaled has hits for over almost 20 years already.
And you
That's
say DJ
constantly on
Drama
the
don't?
fucking billboards.
Yo,
Drama
Jeff,
doesn't have
why
that.
he say he never heard
Drama
Fast?
doesn't
There's
have
no
that.
competition.
Drama doesn't have
The
that.
shit Drama made. He said he never heard that.
What?
There's no competition.
Drama doesn't
You never
have
heard
that.
that?
He
What?
said, and I said, this is DJ Drama. No, I never heard that. Come on,
You
man.
never heard that?
No.
There's no
Drama
competition
got mad.
one. There's no competition two.
No, I heard gangster grills and shit. Gangster BEC. Yeah, like that
Come
shit.
on.
Like I know
Nah,
the gangster
that's
grills.
disrespectful,
Come on,
bro.
bro. My
But his
son
music
got
is dated, bro. His music's dated,
That's
bro.
dated. He just dropped
disrespectful,
shit
bro.
with J. Cole.
So show me where it's on the billboards right
Look
now.
at it.
Show me what's on the
Right
billboards.
now,
That's a mixtape.
on the U.S. Billboard, it peaked at number 40.
Shut
In
up,
the
man. It's a
US,
mixtape, stupid.
U.S. top R&B and hip hop albums on the Billboard, it peaked at number 6.
Which one is this?
DJ Drama, Quality Street Music 2.
It peaked at number 6.
Yep. For
Yeah.
hip hop,
And that's not the
For-
J. Cole album
That's not
shit.
J. Cole.
Yeah,
It's
that's
called
just the
DJ.
other one. That wasn't even the J. Cole joint.
oh, he dropped the J. Cole.
Yeah, he did
Yeah.
a Dreamville where he went crazy. Stop playing with that man with your microwavable "We the best" chain.
Listen,
He's
man.
a he's a banquet.
listen.
You know
Yeah,
the
yeah,
microwavable
Oh,
yeah,
the
food.
DJ mixtape.
Y'all really
I
bugging.
think you just going off of all the just
He's
the,
being drained by mainstream.
all
DJ
the
Khaled does the
top
same
artists that
shit
you getting
every year.
on
He's
there.
gonna drop
Listen,
another
listen.
album with the same 10 niggas.
Uh-huh.
Microwavable, 4 songs gonna be cool out of 31.
And y'all listen
And
to
every-
fucking music that only the hood listens to.
Ooh, I listen to everything. Why you think
No,
that's
that's
Bad Bunny album?
Drama's music. That's
Bro,
Drama's
I
music.
listen to everything. I listen to
What's,
Khaled too, but he's
what's
not
DJ
hitting.
Drama's top. Oh wait,
His top songs is
Oh,
what?
wait, before you do that,
Yeah, because I remember him.
the Gangsta Grills mixtape, the D-Day Gangsta Grills mixtape is set to sell 32,000 copies in the first week.
Some mixtape. We cool with that.
It's been a long time.
And that was in April.
I bet that shit sold way more after that. We got streams. He got streams. It's J. Cole.
Nigga, they fucking had a concert the day before.
Yo,
after
Drama
the fucking
doesn't have a
album
whole
came
song.
out, and everybody knew the first fucking thing.
Drama is your friends right here, Lil Wayne. So be quiet.
Hold on. But does Drama have any Hove songs?
I don't know. I don't think he
No, he doesn't.
Just like R.P.
You
Mac
can't
Miller
get,
did it
if
all
you
about a
can't
Drake
get it with
verse.
the king of hip hop,
Bro,
you are not there yet.
No, that means I
You're
don't need
not
you.
there yet.
He's a legend without a Hove.
Yeah.
He's a legend.
That actually
Without
speaks
Hov.
more in favor of
Mac
Drama.
Miller did it without a Drake verse. He always said that before he
If you
passed. I
can't
did
get
it
a
all about
Hove
a Drizzy
song,
verse.
then you're
'Cause
not
everybody
in
said, this and that.
conversations with the greats yet.
That is
No,
the problem
You're
right
not in
there.
conversations
So
with the
you
greats
say we
yet.
need a Drizzy verse to be a GOAT? Because that's what people say now.
I said Jay. You
I
couldn't.
need a damn Hove verse.
I said Jay. I said Jay.
Damn Hov. So you want to hear Little Baby and Hove?
You can make it happen. You can make it happen.
Damn,
You
Little
make it
Baby
happen,
and
you make
Hov.
it
That's your
happen.
problem now. That's why people like
If you
Bad
ca-
Baby and them on the charts. 'Cause y'all were Hove and Little Baby.
Listen.
No damn well that ain't a
Listen.
good song.
What was I supposed to be looking up? Oh, DJ
Drama,
Drama.
top song.
I can't believe we over here talking about DJ Khaled.
That's what I said.
Yeah, that was disrespectful. He got Wishing,
I think the only nigga that can try to beat Khaled is Young Bird.
5,000 ones for
Nigga say,
what?
yeah, all right, Young Berg.
Young Berg is
got
nice
shit.
though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Moment.
Young Berg,
Young Bird got hits and made hits that y'all niggas don't even notice it's him because he's Hitmaker now. He's never Young Bird anymore. His name is
everybody
Hitmaker.
know he's hitmaker.
Yeah, he's
But a lot of
Hitmaker.
niggas don't
Nah,
realize.
a lot of people did.
A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't.
Hitmaker. That's everybody know that.
You was
him.
wild when you wanted to pick Khaled against JD, and I had to get that playlist right.
I said JD be a good pick. I didn't say anything bad about JD. JD be a good pick. I said that.
Against who? Khaled.
Against Khaled.
How? What?
Yeah.
Yo, that's disrespectful.
Told you he got that We the Best chain, none of that sweater. I know he working for them niggas.
Bro,
he got
JD's catalog is diff, bro. He been out since. Like,
That's what I say. That would be a good battle.
Bro. When Khaled came in the game is like what? 02? Not even that.
Khaled
Like
came in
04,
05,
05 maybe.
04, no cap. 04, 05.
04, 05.
That's where I remember his ass from. 04, 05, skinny Arabian nigga.
Clips gonna be bad when he breaks.
Yeah, I don't. Me personally, I don't think like what's his
man.
biggest hit? All I do is win. I don't think that.
What? It is his big. All I do is win, and I'm on one. That's his biggest hit. Don't tell me nothing.
Yo, bro, he got mad. He got
biggest
songs
hit.
of Kanye the fucking
That wasn't a hit.
What's the name?
It wasn't a hit.
Yo, shut the that I go hard by Kanye. Yo, you bugging. He had the I go
Oh,
hard.
you know what? His four hits is I'm so hood. That one's up there too. I looked this all up already.
Yeah, but I get what you're saying.
Those four was his hits.
Cash Flow is fire.
Cash Flow is. I like Cash Flow. I like Ace Hood. Yeah. I'm here sometimes.
See, you know the cadence thing? You know the cadence
We
thing?
Taking Over was cool, but that wasn't a hit. Billboard, like
Those are beatable.
those are
songs.
hood hits.
Those are
Same
beatable
shit DJ
songs.
Drama guy. He's clapping
Every
all
song
of
is
them.
beatable.
Dedication.
No, those are real beatable
one
songs.
Gangsta.
Bro,
Bro, he got Gangsta
Bro.
Grills. How are you doing
name
this?
3 songs from Gangsta Grills right now.
I can't. I just know
All
the
right
whole
then,
tape.
so
I just
shut
know the
up.
tape. I know the tape. Hit the tape on. I know the words. That's all that matters.
I'm
Nobody
surprised you
know
don't
the
that.
song. We just know the tape. And any song from that tape, we know the words.
Yeah, nobody can name 3 songs off of God did, and that shit just dropped.
Exactly.
I just said God did
it. Staying
God-
alive.
God,
Staying
listen,
alive,
Listen, I'm gonna be honest.
Shit's
I'm gonna be honest with you. God
Same
did
10
album
niggas.
was trash. I didn't like it.
It's the
I
same
didn't
10
like it.
niggas every album. Only reason Justin Bieber ain't there because he's sick.
That's a fact.
It's the same 10 niggas, Clips. At least DJ Drama go to different people. My son be going across his country, America, doing music with everybody else. This nigga used the same. He's a fucking microwavable bastard. It pisses me off. He goes in the freezer. Yeah, well, here we go.
He knows
got
that-
mad albums already
Yeah.
made. He just pissed them in the microwave. Yeah, same 10 niggas.
He
with the
knows,
best.
he knows exactly what's gonna
He knows what
I'm
he's
gonna be
doing.
honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Khaled has hits for days. But now the whole thing about Khaled right now, what the God did, what I didn't like about God did, I felt like none of the people that were on this, like Eminem didn't try on that shit. That
I didn't even know he was on the song.
The Eminem and Kanye song. The Eminem and Kanye song. Kanye did. I like Kanye's part in the song. Eminem did horrible in that song. Did horrible. Didn't try. Then we had Drake. Drake. I feel like Drake is He's giving Khaled throwaways. Right? He's giving him throwaways. Now, mind you, I like the song. Right? I like the song.
For Staying Alive?
But, yeah,
That shit was garbage.
I like the song.
Video
but
was garbage
it's
too.
It's not a song that should represent him on that album because that song was you could tell that she was a throwaway, right? He made the song. He's like, fuck, I'm giving it to him. And the fact that Khaled said that he trusts Drake, that he doesn't want. He's like, Drake could give him a song, and he wouldn't even touch it. He just puts it on the album. That was crazy because now it's like you got that song. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he could have did better with that because
one thing I like
Drake,
is the chorus on that shit.
That's just trash.
It's still like.
Well, the chorus makes the song.
That's it.
Chorus makes the song. People listen to the chorus more than the verses first.
That nigga ain't fucking no DJ drama. Microwavable. Banquet.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think the only Joker cards that DJ Khaled would have to me is Wild Thoughts.
I'm on one. That's
I'm
it.
on one. And maybe All I Do Is Win, but I feel like All I Do Is Win is not.
All I do
That
is
was
win.
T-Pain.
That's not him.
All I do is win will be a weak song.
That's what I'm saying. In the
It'll be-
versus context, I don't think
It'll
that's
be a
going
weak
to
song
hit.
to pick. I mean, it's a dope song.
And I
but
know other DJ Khaled songs. Like I said, we taking over, no new friends. Like, them shits just don't hit later on. That's what I'm talking about. That
Fucking
later
for
on.
free.
We Taking Over was a good young hit. Like, that'll always be one of my favorite songs as a young boy. But that was really Lil Wayne's verse. Went crazy.
Yeah, I'm on one. No, I'm the one. Which one is I'm the one? Oh, that's the one with Justin Bieber. For free. I'm so hood. All I do is win.
If he plays I Got the Keys, I'm turning that shit
I
off.
Got the Keys. That was the next one.
Hove. He had like 8 whole verses.
What was that?
Warren.
My son Warren, he's here.
That Drake Grease song is fire too.
I've been waiting for him all day. No
Brown
cap.
paper bag.
You know for what, my brother?
Top
Kwanzaa.
Top off.
I've been waiting to talk to you about Kwanzaa, nigga.
definitely did say that shit the other day.
Yo,
You
Warren.
definitely said that shit the other day.
Tim, I'm glad you said it's 10 months because when Kanye said it, then everybody would agree. I've been saying it for 10 months. Now I'm here. I got an army of people who like Kwanzaa.
Will win an anniversary?
Wait, let him come sit down, nigga.
Yeah, I'm going. Good to see you, my brother. Always good to see you. I literally left his spot. I don't want to sit there. I said, that's for Warren. That's his spot. I'm going to sit right over here.
You all right?
Justin getting on my fucking nerves. Justin forgot, but I told him on Monday.
I always forget.
Had to work? Nah, you're not this late.
Yeah, that's
Listen.
exactly what it is.
Damn, this late?
I'm overnight.
God.
Oh no, he's
I know overnight.
He's still working.
I'm still, yeah, I ain't getting no call yet. Yeah.
Yeah, the funny shit is he called me. Exactly.
He said, I'm still working.
Forget it. You know what? We're not even gonna talk about
Ready?
Matter of fact, now go. Now ask him. Ask him.
Who do you think will
Wait,
win?
hold on, Warren. How's your
Nah,
day? You good?
Yeah, you had a great day?
Nah, we know he's good. Look, man, he's here.
My
He's here.
day was actually it was good. Yeah, it was good.
All right, good. All right, now you're ready.
All right,
Let's go.
so let me ask you a question. Who do you think will win in the verses? Khaled or Drama?
No funny shit. I was
It's working.
That's crazy.
no funny shit.
Oh, I thought that was work.
It is.
Capitalism.
It was weird to me that everybody picked Drama.
Thank you. Yes.
That was weird.
That
to me.
niggas is
How's it
bugging.
where he's a microwavable producer. Same 10 people.
Yo,
It doesn't matter.
You never had
The
you ever
song-
opened
the-
your freezer
Nah,
and
the
then
song-
you took
but
a
the song-
TV dinner and
but
put it in the
bro,
microwave? That's what he's doing
The
to y'all.
songs are bigger though.
And they're
Thank you.
trash.
Thank
Bigger and trash.
But that's what they said with Jada and Fab.
That
They said-
tape was trash.
They said
Jada
Fab had
left
the
Fab
bigger
on every-
hits.
Jada left
They
Fab
were
on every
bugging.
verse.
when I
And
saw
Jada
everybody
finished
going for
them.
Drama, I'm
Yo, I
like,
ain't gonna cap.
I'm like,
I like the tape, but it could have been a Jada
I'll
album.
be right back.
Hopefully.
No, I'll be right back. God
It's over.
damn. No.
So it was a good
People
one.
we
Imagine
call
it
this
attracted-
capitalism. God bless America.
Yo, before he gets back, right? Do you gotta eat soup or drink it?
Both. I eat
Yeah.
my noodles and I drink my soup.
Simple as that.
Facts.
Yo,
Like,
hold
why
on,
I
hold
play
on.
these games
if,
with me?
if there's no more, if there's nothing in the soup,
soup.
then it's broth. That's all it is.
It's some vegetables I could
So
chew.
you eat the soup, you drink the broth.
My soup got noodles in it.
But if you eat everything that's in it, it's just broth.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink the soup. I said what I said. That's
but
how it goes
That's
down.
not drinking the soup. That's eating the soup.
No, I'm
you eat
drinking my
what's in
soup.
there.
I take my bowl, I lift it to my mouth, and I drink it.
The water's broth.
What do you
That's
mean?
broth.
I'm
You
drinking.
drink the broth.
I'm drinking. I'm not
You
chewing. I'm
drank
literally
the broth.
liquid. Like
Broth.
I'm drinking it.
But
you want to see me do it?
That's
I'm
not
gonna get a
drinking
soup.
soup.
I'm gonna drink it if there's no noodles in it.
It's not drinking soup, you weirdo.
How is it not drinking? I'm not chewing. I'm not doing none of that. I'm doing the same thing with this water.
The stuff
It's
that's
liquid.
The stuff that's in
It's
there.
literally going no homo down my person's throat.
What about tomato soup?
I don't know.
Like if
I
you,
would never do that.
but like if you had tomato soup, like, and you have a spoon, like, are you eating it or are you?
Oh no, if
drinking
it's
it?
tomato soup like that, I'm just gonna,
That's the broth. Yeah.
bro, I'm gonna drink it.
Tomato soup is technically broth.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
like
so
a
what? I'm
broth,
supposed
yeah.
to go.
But
I'm
when you
literally
put,
doing
when,
this like
when you
water.
put stuff in it,
I
it's a
drink it.
bisque.
You're going too much in
No,
depth
I'm
for
just
me.
saying what it is. When you put stuff in it, it's a bisque.
Broth, soup consisting of meat or vegetable chunks and often rice cooked in stock.
So broth is
And see, I
There's a
don't
type
eat
of
everything on it. I eat all the materials, not drink.
It's a type of soup.
so what's the so you
So this nigga Clips be chewing on soup. He's telling me this nigga's bugged out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you be like,
you gotta go.
That's crazy.
I do, but I got a little time. But you want to do this Kwanzaa thing before I leave or what?
Nah, let him finish with the DJ Khaled thing because y'all both panicking on that
That
one.
niggas is bugging. All right. First of all, yes, he does like the same like 10,
Microwavable.
the same 10 artists or whatever on all albums. Yo,
Last 10 years.
not for nothing. Depending on who's listening, what are they gonna do with fucking Drake and Rihanna work? What are they gonna do?
Bro, he just dropped
Yo.
the whole
No,
project of J. Cole.
Answer
He
the
just
question.
dropped the whole J. Cole project, and you talking about Rihanna.
Man, fuck all that.
Niggas ain't playing that.
No, because work is a major fucking hit. That's a banger.
I'm saying,
All that,
I'm
like,
saying
I'm not
DJ
talking about all
Drama
the
got
other.
hits too.
Okay, what I gave you one, you didn't give me nothing. You said he dropped the whole J. Cole album. You ain't give me one hit yet. You ain't give me nothing. You can't give me nothing for I'm on one. When I'm on one comes on, nigga, you bugging the fuck out.
Y'all
We
all
just said
singing that
that.
shit in
Now
the
I'm about to kill
exact
you.
cadence.
Now I'm about to kill you. We just said it.
I wasn't
We
here
don't
for that.
know. We don't know none of his songs. We don't remember them. But we put on any dedication, anything with drama, niggas remember the song. It'll play. That's it.
The problem is I'm
That's
naming
how-
them off the top.
You said Clips. You shouldn't even beat it. You
I
said
could
you
name
didn't
them
know
off the
there's no
top.
competition. When Fab did that, that was all drum. You said I didn't know that was good shit. Yeah, that
It
was all
doesn't
drama.
matter,
And
but
those was
exactly-
all on the
exactly.
radio.
So
But
wait, hold
exactly.
on. Wait, hold on.
That,
Are
not
we-
knowing
no,
his
no.
drama,
So
that's
wait, hold on.
crazy.
Are we talking about
I'm talking about projects.
are you talking about the
Whole
mixtapes
resume.
that drama?
Yeah.
All he did was
tapes.
hold on. All he did was host it.
That's all
They still
DJ Khaled does.
No.
No,
produces it.
No.
He
That's
just
a
don't do
Fab
a lot, my
mixtape with
brother.
drama hosting. DJ Khaled has
It's
albums.
like a New Jersey
What are we
Devil
talking about?
shit. It's like New Jersey Devil.
You saying albums like them shit's hot.
But I named two
New
songs.
Jersey
You ain't
Devil.
named one song yet.
It's the same shit.
Wait,
Bro,
give
it
me one
just
song
came
yet.
out.
It's not the same thing.
Bro, you just a we
Nigga
the
drop,
best
yo,
fan.
nigga drop God. Yo, the biggest song right now in the world is
It's
God Did.
That's one song.
That's new. We ain't talking about the old shit.
And that whole
Drama
album
doesn't
is
have a whole
garbage.
song.
Nigga,
He's
you
not
wanna
in
talk about-
conversations.
I just gave you 3
He's
songs
not
already.
in
Now give me one
conversations
song
with
yet.
the
y'all
greats.
panicking, bro.
You ain't
the
got
greats.
He
You
don't
don't
got
tell
songs.
bro.
He got radius. He got whole tapes.
Yo, bro, give me
I
one
just
song.
said a whole tape.
Give me
What
one
the-
song.
what the song? I just said a
That's
whole
not
tape. There's
DJ
no
Drama.
competition.
That's
1, 2,
Fab,
3.
nigga.
Bro, it's hosted by DJ Drama.
That's a
It's
host.
Gangsta
That's
Grills.
hosting. That's
It's
different.
still
Wait, what's the
Gangsta Grills.
difference?
What's the difference?
One's host, one's
It's all
produced.
Gangsta Grills.
How's it?
That's a
how is
Fab
DJ
mixtape hosted by. All he's doing is saying shit. He
So
didn't
does-
produce nothing.
Everybody does
He
that.
didn't produce
DJ
anything.
enough.
Technically, what they're saying is that Khaled, he's producing these projects. He's producing. You know what hosting is? That means, yo, Fab goes,
He
yo,
got
I'm going
a
to throw
whole
you 20
Gangsta
stacks.
Grills franchise. Now they
I'm
say
going to throw
he's
you
a
20
host.
stacks.
Y'all killing
Yo,
me.
listen,
It's
I'm
a
going to throw you
mix.
20 stacks just to put your voice
So
on my
DJ
fucking
Khaled not a
mixtape.
DJ. You basically telling me
He was a DJ. What are we talking about? That's how he got his stuff.
he's the same shit as Drama.
Come on.
Now you talking about producer albums.
It's not the
Niggas do
same.
not listen
They're
to
not
DJ
as-
Khaled.
they're not in the
That's just
same
brought up, I'm on
conversations.
one. Niggas don't, bro, come
They're
on.
not in the same
You still haven't
conversation.
named
I
one
said
song.
I said a whole
He
tape.
produced
I said
that.
a whole tape. That J. Cole D-Day, niggas is playing that, bro. Niggas is playing one song off that album, bro. Two
Name
Staying
3
Alive.
songs you think that he will play in the verses against Khaled on
Every tape. I can't even
Name
got
a
so
song.
many.
No, and that's how Fab
Every
lost. Because
dedication.
Fab thought that, like, again, niggas
Fab
thought that
lost
Dip
against
Channel was
Jada.
going to do that. Niggas
Fab
thought that
that
Fab was
shit.
going to do that. They both got smoked. That's the difference. When you play them bangers,
my favorite
and
rapper.
you can't do nothing. Yo, niggas thought that Lil Jon ain't have shit for T-Pain. Lil
No,
Jon
no,
wiped
no,
the
no.
fucking floor with T-Pain.
I was shocked on that one because T-Pain got heat.
Exactly, that's my point. Look, Lil Jon
But
is
it's
not
a
even a
good 20
rapper. Nigga's a
songs, though.
producer.
But it's a good 20 songs in a verse. You got to
It
come
don't
correct.
matter. Yo,
Nah, DJ
Lil
Drama
Jon
come
brought up-
back and he beat DJ
Lil
Khaled.
Jon
Niggas gonna
brought
be
up
like,
20
oh, nah.
fucking bangers that even T-Pain was like, damn, I was hoping you wasn't gonna
Niggas
bring
is
that one
not
out.
about to sit here and
Like,
tell
what
me
we talking
DJ
about?
Khaled. First of all, that's why DJ Khaled not that nice to me anyway, because I'm pinning him against Drama. You're not fucking with no one else. You're not fucking with Jermaine Dupri like Clip said.
I didn't know.
These other
See,
niggas. No,
again,
Clips was going too far. He had me fucked up.
the stipulation-
I said that was a good person.
Jermaine Dupri.
I said,
Khaled
listen,
killing
the
them.
conversations you should
Yeah,
have against
boy.
the
Now
DJ.
you think about
The
Jermaine
conversation.
Dupri.
No.
Khaled was killing
I
Jermaine
said the
Dupri.
No,
conversation.
Jermaine Dupri
I-
and Diddy is the only. That's
And
it. Like, leave
Dre,
that shit
and
alone.
my son Dre, Dr. Dre, the
Yeah,
God,
Dre.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
You just different.
Yeah,
Them three,
Even
I'm gonna leave them
Hitmaker.
niggas alone.
no, we're not doing it.
Yeah, like Young, even Young Bird could do.
I don't
If you
know.
don't
Young
go-
Bird
see, you going
still-
too far,
no,
bro.
it's
You're
not
going
too
way
far.
too far.
Not
Young
going
way
Bird
too
too
still
far.
is new to me. He just turned the Hitmaker a couple years ago.
No, he did it.
Wait, because we was
It
still
was over
jacking
10
Young
years
Bird.
already.
10 years already. He
It was
been
after
Hitmaker.
it was after he beat up the bitch on Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah.
Right after
Damn,
that. That's why
10
he stopped.
years?
He
I
stopped
thought it was
doing
like
Yeah,
music.
but
5
just
or
because he
6.
changed the name, like when was he established?
Yeah, like when we
as,
just
like,
established,
right
niggas
after
ain't
that.
know.
so
Right
like
after
people was already.
He was
Yeah,
already a
niggas,
producer.
niggas
He
didn't
was-
know.
he was already
Actually,
a producer.
verses is for shit like that you didn't know that this nigga
Yeah.
had a part in that.
A lot of niggas
He was
didn't know
already
he was
he was
Hitmaker.
already producing a
That's what I'm
long
saying.
time ago. He was producing like during
Yeah.
his rapping stuff. He was still producing.
Yeah, he was a songwriter also for a
Mhm.
lot
And
of
he used to
people.
write songs. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then this why DJ
I
Drama another goat. That nigga just taking your whack ass album and making niggas freestyle on them. And then they hits. I don't even
DJ
need to make
yo,
a beat.
bro,
We gonna
listen-
take this
listen to me,
bum ass
listen to me.
beat.
Listen
We gonna
to
put
me.
it on the tape.
DJ Drama is not putting together the mixtape. He's getting paid because his name holds weight. You know why?
Yeah, why
you
do
know
you
why?
think his name holds weight,
Listen, no, the reason
'Cause he
why.
was a
Yo,
ill
hold on.
DJ.
Because before DJ Drama was hosting, Big Mike was hosting. Green Lantern was
I was
hosting.
about to say, niggas
See what
fuck
I'm
with
saying?
DJ Green Lantern.
See
though.
what
Niggas
happened?
fuck with Green Lantern. He
That's
had
the difference.
Hold on, he had the fire freestyles. Niggas still watch those classics.
So,
he was
so
doing
what
that.
are we talking about?
He was doing that
Hosting
funk shit
albums?
way
Or are we
long.
talking about
I'm talking
producing?
about everything.
Does he
I say
get credit for
everything.
that though?
I say
Who?
everything.
Like DJ
No,
Drama.
and that's the whole point. DJ Drama don't get credit.
Niggas is
for
paying
that.
him to host that shit though. Niggas is
That's
giving him back,
hosting
bro.
though. You're not producing, you're not distributing, you're not doing none of that. All you're doing is talking shit on the fucking track.
And niggas
So
are
he's
paying
getting
you
credit for that, nigga. Then he's gonna win
Niggas is paying
Because-
you for that.
because what's
He
it called?
did it for everyone.
That's what I'm saying. So that doesn't
Bro,
make
how you
sense.
think we
That's the
knew
whole
Lil Wayne
point.
was if it was no corners? You could never. And then you talk about wait, nigga, he made Lil Wayne, nigga. Dedications, all them gangsta
Oh my
grills,
God.
bro. Be real,
That's
be
a
real,
reach.
bro.
That's
be
a
real,
reach.
bro.
Yo,
That's a
Just
reach.
saying. Who else was
That's
jacking
when we
Lil Wayne
do,
back in
when
the
we
day?
do, hold on.
Besides
When they
Benny
do
Fresh.
verses, are we talking about people just talking over a track? Or are we talking about producing?
Now that's where it gets
That's my
interesting.
point.
That shit still
That's
counts.
not your
Because
song.
you would
You're
never
just
hear the
talking on
song
it.
if DJ Drama didn't drop it.
That's a good point.
It is. Who else is gonna drop it? I paid for you to drop it. Niggas is paying him to host and drop their
I
music.
prove it. Matter of fact, I'm glad you brought it up. I'll prove it.
Just like
Last
RP
year,
DJ K-Slay. Same
Jada
shit.
Kiss on the verses last year, Jada dropped a freestyle, right? Def Jam, what they do? Def Jam sat there and said, you know what, we're gonna release that as a single. That's what they did, right? No DJ Drama. The original version on his mixtape has DJ Drama. They cut him
And
the
they
fuck
cut him
out.
off.
Thank
I
you,
ain't
done,
talking
boom,
about-
out
Look,
of here. No,
They did
so
this. Look, he did the same shit with Flex when they dropped that one song on YouTube and had Flex talking
that's
all that
it.
shit.
You're done. Because all you did was
Well,
voice
niggas
over
ain't
my
doing
track.
that, 'cause
So
this
when they
ain't
release
Def
it as an
Jam.
actual song, they cut you off. You're nobody. If you was important, why did they cut him off?
Cause the
Done.
label, you know how the label go.
Nah,
Niggas
see,
is
here
paying
we go.
niggas
Here we
for
go.
that. Because I
See,
can,
yo,
because I can
just
say
point.
that.
That's
All
it.
that other
So
shit niggas didn't
all
take
that
him
shit
off.
right
He
now,
got
right
all
now.
the
Yo, well, you know what's crazy? If Khaled drops all that shit, there's no cutting nothing off. You still hear Khaled screaming in the fucking background. No matter what, it's
Which
his
we
song.
all hate.
It's his song. It's his song that he got two people to collaborate on.
If niggas had a versus, Khaled really not gonna win. That's why I really see niggas, bro. Even if it was niggas gonna play Wild Thoughts,
Yo,
niggas
my
gonna
nigga.
hear that shit.
Yo, my nigga,
Niggas
I
gonna
just
play
know
that
Yo,
dedication.
my nigga, I
You
just
still
proved
can't
that.
name
Those are
one
Khaled. Yes.
Because I just
song.
know Gangsta Grills, nigga. That's what I grew up
name a
on.
song
But you know what's
you
wait,
agree.
but
I listen
Name
to
a
that
song
whole tape,
for
nigga.
Gangsta
I
Grills.
can't.
But
Name
here's
a
the
song.
problem.
Y'all gotta
Name
know
a
the whole
song.
play the
Name
tape,
a
play the
song
tape.
that would have
Oh,
a
you gotta
star
play tapes,
on
nigga.
Apple Music or whatever it is. Name a song that would have a star
Besides
next to
D-Day,
the
I don't
fucking
want
song
to say
thing.
D-Day
Name a
because it
song.
just came out.
Name a song.
I don't want to say D-Day. It just came out. That whole tape
So
fire
name
too.
something.
I can't name
Bro,
that.
we named like 5
I just
songs
know
already.
Gangsta Grills, Wayne, everyone I listen to that shit, bro.
Name
Every track.
one
The Drought 1, 2,
on?
3, all them shits I listen to.
Wayne is on #1 with Khaled. What are we talking about?
But your man here want to bring shit up like that. You said, oh, that nigga, he been having all them niggas though.
He
been
had
had
him.
Wayne. He
But
had
I
Wayne.
said no.
You said,
I
he
said,
never had a
fuck all
whole
that.
verse.
I
You
said
said he never had a whole verse.
I said,
who gives a fuck?
That's exactly what I said. I said, fuck all of that.
Over time, when we was in these
This
streets.
man is not. That man is not in conversations. That man is not in conversations with greats.
Definitely know that
The fact is this: that none of them niggas
Money,
has
money on my mind. Money on my mind was heat. Money on my mind, nigga. Niggas was all playing that.
What is that? I don't even know what that is.
Gonna be a talent.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know what that is. Taking pictures. I don't even know what that is. I'm not gonna lie.
He was just taking up shit. That's why I can't name
I
The
can't
only
hear it.
song,
the nigga was just
the
taking
only
niggas
song that he has that everybody's gonna know is
Freestyle.
Cannon. It's Cannon.
And you hate that song, and I played that. Cannon was heat.
What's
Cannon
Cannon?
was fire.
Fucking
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the only song. That's the only song. That's the only song.
That's bigger than I'm on
1
one?
out of 20.
That's bigger than I'm on one?
Niggas
What,
was
Cannon?
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie.
Wait,
Niggas
is that
say
bigger than
Cannon
one?
versus I'm on one in versus.
Yo,
Cannon is winning.
you had to
Oh
realize,
my God,
yo,
Cannon is
you had to
winning.
realize,
Cannon versus.
Yo,
Niggas
it's the-
niggas
yo,
gonna
it's
be in
the
the
fan-
crowd
yo,
with
bro.
Dub.
you got to realize it's the fan factor. When the fans here, we taking over. No matter how you feel, the fans are gonna lose their fucking
I
mind.
know the fans is gonna feel like.
And it's
you
another
gangsta
song now. We
grills.
on number 6.
Y'all
Want me to
thinking,
keep
bro,
going?
y'all- But y'all thinking
Brown paper,
this
bad.
nigga
Keep
Cannon
going.
was
Want me
in
to
the
keep
second.
going?
Hold on,
And when they hit shit like that,
y'all
yo,
making it seem
Cannon,
like
I'm
niggas
so
ain't-
hood,
Y'all
nigga.
making
But it
it
wasn't
seem
a
like.
single, right?
Yo,
It was not
Yo,
a
JT,
single.
I'm
It
so
wasn't
hood.
going to be a
Y'all
single.
making it seem like niggas don't fuck with DJ Drama.
I'm
like
not
niggas
saying
ain't
that, but what I'm saying-
Clips, you make
What-
it seem.
listen
Yeah,
to
I
what
said
I'm
he's not in
saying.
conversations
Niggas
with
hear
greats.
my son
That's
say
all I
Gangsta
said.
Brazil.
He's not in
Any of
conversations
that
with
little
greats.
slogan,
He's
he
not
do,
in
niggas know what
conversations
y'all
Yo,
like that.
bro, I named like 7 or 8 songs. You
He's
you
not
have
in
not told me
conversations.
one.
Why do you think
That's
Okay,
fucking with any of
Why do
them.
you think Jiggle went up to Khaled and was like, listen, I'm going to put you in Rock Nation? Because he is
DJ Drama
greater
just had a
than
whole.
him.
DJ Drama just had a whole interview about
Greater.
niggas like that holler at him. You can watch his pod. That nigga got niggas fuck with
Joe,
Drama.
niggas
bro.
watch Joe
Niggas
Budden's
are
party.
paying
Where's
him
Joe
to
Budden
host a
at? In
tape.
music.
J. Cole could have went to anybody.
You ain't
He
go
went
to
to
Khaled.
him.
Because he felt bad.
To
Here's the
talk,
difference.
shut up.
Can
To talk
all
on
right,
his
You know
tape.
what? You know what?
To
You know what?
talk.
Can I tell you
Come
why?
on,
Can I tell you why?
Lil Wayne came back
Can I tell you
years
why?
later.
Wait, can I tell you why?
Come on,
Can I tell you
bro.
why?
Stop playing, man.
Watch. I'm about to ruin this for you. That sound good, right? So J. Cole went to Drama for Drama to talk over it.
No, because you said that's
Wait,
what he do is
hold
talk,
on,
right? So,
hold
yeah.
on. The reason why Khaled don't do that is because it's Khaled's album. That's why. Drama is talking on J. Cole's project. Khaled is doing his own shit. No matter how you feel about it, all the people
that
that's
sounds
on.
cool, but what's cooler? I'm getting a bag just to talk. I don't. This ain't my.
He's getting a
album.
bigger bag because
I'm
he's
just,
putting
you
out
don't
an
know
album.
how
What
much bag
you
he
talking about?
getting. He getting probably $1 million just to talk consistently. I don't gotta produce a beat. I don't gotta do shit.
Yo, bro,
and I've
you
been doing this for
serious?
20 years.
So you
I'm
mean
taking that. I'm taking that off of any
so
day
you
just to
actually
talk.
think that the producer don't get like what
I'm
we
not
talking
saying
about, bro?
producers not getting bagged, but
He
I'm
is the
saying
producer.
the bag that DJ Drama is getting is very, very shocking.
So
'Cause all
whose
I'm doing
bag
is
is
talking.
Yo, but
You get what I
listen,
mean?
You're
I'm
talking.
doing
You're
way
getting
less
paid
work.
to talk over a track, and I'm getting paid to produce.
Because you're saying
an
produce it.
album.
My shit
Yeah,
is way
that's a-
more
it's-
lucrative.
it's an
You gotta
album.
work
What the
harder.
fuck is
But
he
you know
like,
how many? You know
I
how
don't
he
got
got
you
points
none of
on my own shit?
Bro,
Like,
I'm
what we
paid.
talking? I got
Warren,
platinum
you're not
plaques.
looking how big my son Drama is, bro. He's a legend.
I'm
Off
not
of what you
saying
just-
that.
but
I'm not
it's
saying
funny,
that.
he's a
I
legend
never.
off
Yo,
just
listen
talking
to
what
me.
people
Listen
say.
to what I'm saying.
Come on,
I'm not,
bro. Y'all
but
crazy.
no, in the verses, I'm trying to. You still haven't told me what he's gonna play.
I said all the
Nah,
tapes.
this is this DJ Drama.
Bro,
Is that his song? Wait, hold on. Hold on.
That's his mainstream
Is that his
shit,
song
though.
though?
But y'all want to
Yeah.
go mainstream?
Okay.
That's his
Y'all wanna go
mainstream shit.
mainstream? Waiting on my moment.
Stop it. That's what I mean, bro.
Hold on.
Y'all wanna go
Okay,
mainstream?
Who sang that song? But look, watch this.
Who sang that
Yo,
song?
my nigga, I gave y'all 8. I gave y'all 8. Y'all give me 1.
What's the name of it?
That's it. I gave y'all 8. And matter of fact, that might be a banger until a certain song plays
And
from
this is
Khaled
why
and he
He's
smokes it.
taking niggas. He'll take Khaled's song and make it better. Like that's why it shocks
What you just
me,
said?
bro.
So how can you play that in the verses? It's my song.
You could.
You have to get my
Niggas will
permission to
do
play
that.
my song. What are we talking about?
Niggas are gonna. It's a versus. You know he gonna be like, play that. Niggas gonna play that.
Jim Jones is getting sued right now for playing one of the Purple City Bird Gang songs.
Niggas
And he
don't
had
fuck
permission.
with him that
You see
did
what I'm
it.
saying?
Khaled fuck with nigga. You know Khaled and Drama fuck with each
It
other.
doesn't matter, but in the verses,
Yeah, he
no,
gonna
nigga, it's
play it, nigga.
competition.
I don't know. You know how
You know how
niggas
many
is.
times, y'all, I rewatched the Jada and Fab shit the other day. Fab was playing shit, and Jada was like, "You a dirty dog, I'm on that song too." And he knew that. Like, he knew that. He said, all right, fuck it. I'm going to just keep riding. I'm going to keep doing what I do. But he knew, yo, they on the same
Drama
shit.
got some shit.
DJ Drama, bro, I can't name every song, nigga. I know Clips is acting like he wasn't around. Like, stop acting like that in high school. Like,
Who
stop
the
it.
fuck said I wasn't around?
You acting like it. You know the song.
Listen, I'm not saying that.
Shit.
I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying that.
I never said that he don't got shit.
I can't remember all of this. That's
I'm
what
not saying that.
What I'm saying is,
all I'm saying,
the problem is you
not in
can't.
conversations
Yo, you can't.
with the greats.
Yo, here's the problem. You
How is he
can't.
not in the conversation when he's a fucking legend?
But here's the problem.
What do you know?
Yo, listen.
They said it.
Listen to me.
Everybody
You
says
can't
Drama's a legend.
remember, and I named 8 off the bat, like just off the top of my
You
head.
could name 8.
But that's the whole point of
That's the only
verses.
thing. That's the only thing.
That's the whole point of verses.
He
That's
just
the reason
named
why
the song
Breezy
and I
don't
knew
want to
who was
do.
on it. He just played the song by the nigga that already
You're
knew
the
who was
same
on it
nigga
off
that
the
said
beat.
Fat Joe would destroy Ja Rule in the verses.
No, I didn't say that. I never said that. You crazy.
I ain't saying he was destroyed. I thought Fat Joe had a chance, and he waited too long to play his bangers.
Can I get a brew, please?
I never really liked
I
that.
have Fat Joe winning.
Negative.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, yo, Fat Joe. If Fat Joe would have, the nigga
somebody
waited
open
until
it?
like number 16 to play Make It Rain. Why? What are you talking about? That was a fucking banger.
Yeah.
Make It Rain was fire. The nigga waited until mad long to play that shit. Same thing with this.
So who won that battle? I don't
Nah,
like
Ja
Ja
Rule
Rule.
smoked
Sorry.
him. Ja Rule wiped the floor with him.
Did he play Living It Up? Do
Yeah.
I do? Yes, over. That's the only Ja Rule song I like. And the shit with Bobby Brown. That's my shit.
that
The
shit
love
fire.
and the thug and
Not to mention, there were mad hits that he didn't get to play. It was mad hits he didn't get to play.
Did y'all watch the Murder Inc. doc?
hell no.
Nah.
They the ops.
Where's it on?
Yeah,
On Showtime.
On Showtime?
Gotta
good.
watch Tony Ayo on Vlad TV. He said we got
Tony
we had a
Ayo was
45 with no safety.
Yeah.
He said if Ja Rule would have walked, they would have killed him.
Yeah, nah, he said that.
That
He
story
said,
is crazy.
Wait, he
bro.
said what?
nah,
We had a 45 with no safety. The day they fought Ja Rule and them, they had a gun, but they couldn't get to it.
I think they
Yeah,
mentioned
he
that in the
said,
doc.
Yeah, he was
I
mentioning
think they
that
mentioned that
shit
in the doc.
on the Vlad TV shit.
He said if me and 50 got to
Nigga
that,
said-
gonna be no
Nigga
Ja
say,
Rule.
he said, yeah, like,
I believe him, too.
he said, yeah, I looked up to a lot of people that we beefed except for Ja Rule, but
Yo,
that's a real beef.
That is jokes, bro.
Shout out to Buffalo
Ja Rule
right
beef is
now,
a real
man.
beef.
31-10 got me
They
my
killed
points
him?
and my shit.
Yeah, I
31-10.
told niggas that Buffalo was gonna do it.
31-10.
Too. I didn't know it was gonna be that bad, but
Nah, you know it's gonna be that bad, man.
I know
Buffalo this might be their year, man.
No, the
Buffalo,
fuck it
yeah.
ain't.
Jared
I
Allen gave
still
me
love
40
my pass.
points. I'm straight. Ain't nobody beating me in this league. I
That's
have
crazy.
2 people that's competition. That's JT and Z.
I'm winning.
That's it.
Anything else y'all want to talk about musically?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, it's the
talk-
Kwanzaa shit.
Oh yeah, here you go, Kwanzaa. You see Kanye?
'cause I
What
gotta
the
praise
fuck
him.
is Kwanzaa? He said 10 months ago, no, because Jay got me tight because he took
Wait,
what
let me
I've been
find the
saying,
tweet. Let me
and
find
I
the
was
tweet.
like, yo, bro. And I got the status. I had to reshare my post on Facebook. Bro was like, yo, you really said that or not? That shit. Yeah, what the fuck is Kwanzaa? That shit fake. Now Kanye yelling it out. Everybody like, yo, what is Kwanzaa?
You know what's ill?
I
Watch this,
told
though.
y'all what it
Here's
was
the ill
last
shit.
time.
Here's the ill shit. All right, so
Energy.
before we get into the Kwanzaa shit, right? Somebody put up a post that said that celebrities will do certain things. Like, for instance, celebrities will dismiss racism until it happens to them. So Adidas wasn't racist until all of a sudden they fucked over Kanye, and now all of a sudden they're racist.
Oh no, I still fuck with Adidas.
No, what I'm saying, but what I'm saying is this: like, Kanye left Nike for a certain reason, went to Adidas. So
he said the same shit with Nike though. He said that same excuse. They was racist for the Nike Yeezys. They said that. He uses the same excuse, bro.
This is what I'm
But he
just
says that
doing
about all
of it,
corporations, though.
but they're doing
when
what
they're
they
doing
do.
for him is good.
Yeah,
yeah,
That's a
As they-
problem.
as they
That's-
should.
No, but that's a problem.
that's a how.
That's a problem. So how are they racist if they was doing for
yeah,
you?
I see what you mean.
No,
You
but
know
I'm
what I'm saying?
saying-
Now they're racist. Now they're racist.
But that's what companies do. They whatever's
Thank you,
hot,
but you-
they
we
take
know-
and
we
they
know
make
this
their
already.
own version. They
We
do
know
that
this
with
already.
every-
Yo, how
bro,
many
Apple
networks on
laptops was
TV
out, niggas
will
took-
sit there and like a black entertainer, comedian, or whatever will do 3 seasons with a fucking network, and then after that, the network wants more creative control. Oh no, they racist. They all
Yeah,
do
but
that.
you can't say that in the midst of your contract.
That's what Kanye does.
No,
though.
but what I'm saying is,
saying,
He
that's
says,
what-
it,
that's what I'm
he
saying.
says it while he's still in
No,
business with
listen
people.
to what I'm
I'm gonna give him
saying.
that.
Yo,
He
bro,
doesn't do it while he's
listen to
still
what
in
I'm
What
saying.
does this have to do with Kwanzaa?
No, what I'm saying, I said
Bro,
before we get
Kanye.
into that.
Oh,
I said,
all right,
Kanye
yeah.
started the Kwanzaa shit up
So-
again. I forgot about it.
So
But he brought it back.
what I'm
and
saying
reminded
is
me.
this: if this happens over and over and over again, why y'all still taking chances with them? They're racist before you cut the deal.
Look at
Yeah,
hold
but
on.
you still
Hold
need
on.
them to do certain shit.
Look
That's
at
what he's
Dapper-
saying.
Look at Dapper Dan
We
with
keep
Gucci.
thinking- we
Dapper
keep
Dan
thinking.
never needed Gucci.
Thank you.
He went to work for Gucci.
Yeah.
After that whole black shit, he don't need them.
He
But
never
niggas
needed
like-
them.
niggas
His
like
whole
who they
his
like.
whole life, he did that shit by himself.
That's
him
what I
and
mean. That's
Kanye
crazy.
is on two different levels when it
No,
comes
but
to
what I'm
that,
saying,
though.
no, listen to what I'm saying. So now, right, say in the 50s, right, this company did this shit to him, right? But then you go to that company in the 60s and they do the same thing to you. And then he goes to that company and do the same thing in the 70s and in the 80s and in the 90s.
It's the same
they've been
shit.
racist. Why are you still taking chances with them? How about not build your own shit?
He is, but at the same time, you do need, like, just because they are doing racist shit, you need to still call them out. You need to call them out on it. And if you do get a distribution deal or a partnership, you do take the chance on it. Because then you can get enough, you can get enough resources to then start your own shit. Now he's up $9 billion. He can make his own factory. But he had to go through that bullshit to get the resources, to get the knowledge, to get the networking, to now be on his own.
So you sucking dick until this shit happens.
That's not, no.
That's what it is.
No.
You know why?
No,
you know why?
no,
you know why?
no.
Because Kanye was talking the same shit on Sway when he was like, how Sway? Niggas tell he did this shit.
Sway had a clothing line, just throwing that out there.
Yo, he did have it. He been had it.
He been had a clothing
All he
line.
said was,
like you said, it ain't
no,
Ralph though.
No, what he said, because he just wanted to rub elbows with those kind of designers. So you suck dick to get to that level, and now they took your shit. Yo, that's what they tell you that shit every time in music, and nobody listens to it.
They didn't even take, like, you didn't take none because you work for them. That's the word.
Yeah.
That's when this is the same shit I say with the NBA that gets me mad with these NBA niggas. You are not the owner. The owner could sell this fucking team and still be getting money with the rest of his ventures. You are the fucking employee. Kanye, you are an employee. The idea you did was brilliant. Now we're about to take a piece of your idea.
They do it every time, yo.
You are our employee. I don't give a fuck if you up $1 billion. We're
they
up $1 billion
you to get their
Niggas
brand
know
back.
what we're doing, bro. That shit. That's one thing that frustrates me about it. I'll be like, yo, bro, I don't understand why
sit
niggas
there and
get
watch
mad.
the shit over and
You
over and
are
over
an
again.
employee.
Like, what are we talking about?
I hear what you're saying. I just
contract.
disagree with your conclusion that that's dick sucking. Nah, that's like saying schools are racist. Schools are racist. Schools are racist. And then you become a teacher in one of those schools, and then you leave and say schools are racist. But you knew it was racist when you was getting into it.
It's the same shit. It is.
But you going in there to try to make the change. You need people to do that. That's like saying police are racist. Police are racist, but black people don't become cops.
Or the fact
need
that
to become cops.
But here's the problem. The problem is black people over and over again, we have plenty of resources to make our own shit, but we keep on riding they fucking wave. If you want to talk about it, let's talk about it.
Resources, bro.
We have it.
Kanye definitely got the resources.
We have it, bro.
Now.
No,
Even
we
on the
been
slave
had
interview,
it.
he didn't have it, bro.
Oprah been a billionaire for fucking 30 years. What are we talking about,
she
bro?
has the resources too, but she's not I don't even want to call her entrepreneur because she doesn't do shit. Oprah,
how do you think they have it?
She
People
don't really
invest in
build
their
shit.
company.
Like, that's not her
invest
thing.
in our own self. But we won't do that
make
shit. That's a
networks and
fucking
shit.
problem. Over and over again. We won't invest in our own fucking people. We have plenty of resources, the money, the finances, all that shit to do it over and over and over again. But when it's time to actually put up or shut up, we shut the fuck up.
You know why? Because
Over and
niggas
over
is
again.
brainwashed on capitalism.
Yes.
They feel like, yo, if I do what Hove did or if a black man made a Gap, niggas would be like, oh, he don't take care of the hood. He not helping. I'm telling you
But
why
Yeezy
niggas won't
did
do
this,
that.
though.
Yo,
He didn't open up
it's the
a
same
store
way
yet.
when
That's what
niggas
he's trying
when
to do.
niggas said
Yeah,
the
Adidas and Gap. He's
conversation
trying to
about
get Yeezy
taking
stores and all that.
the conversation about taking
Everybody call him
500,000.
ultra capitalist, bro. They call Hove an ultra capitalist, bro. They call Warren Buffett ultra capitalist. When black people start doing their own thing, they're just gonna be, instead of dick sucking the white man, they're gonna be ultra capitalists, and people are still not gonna like them.
And I proved
No
this already.
cap, people are
I
not
sat
gonna
there and I
like
said, yo, black and brown people complain, and Kev is about to fucking pat himself on the back on this. And I said this shit. I said, black and brown people complain about Trump paying $75 or $750 for his fucking taxes, but Hov told you in a fucking song multiple times that he don't pay taxes, and none of y'all niggas said nothing.
That's what I mean. But
You dig what I'm saying?
But
he could have took that same money and all that shit and put it like we could have been establishing our own. Yes, he's helping the community and stuff like that. But when it comes down to creating the record labels and stuff like that, it's
hard. Do more. That's it.
No,
That's
there's nothing to do. The record labels is owned by 3 companies. He said this.
No. You know
he
why?
said this. Anytime you sign a contract, even if you sign it with me, it's just a
But you know how
pathway
many
to one of these
people went
3
to?
white
No, the problem
major
is
record
this.
deals.
You know what the problem is? Everybody wants that upfront money instead of the back end money. That's the problem.
But that has nothing to do with you still being an employee for the white company that you're calling racist.
You're not. That's why Dame, when he sat there and said, no, Def Jam don't run us, they get a quarter. That's what he said. That's the definition
but he still
of it.
worked with Def Jam.
No, he cut a deal with them. He was the boss. He was the boss. That's it. That was an actual partnership.
And they needed that white-owned company, the racist company,
but they don't
for
but
a
they don't own
distribution
him.
deal.
That's the reason why
It don't matter.
Go back to that's the point.
It don't matter.
No, you signed a contract.
Yeezy and Gap just did a joint partnership. Yep. Now, if he wants to come out and say the Gap is racist, you're gonna say it don't matter because he did a partnership?
How?
No, he's saying basically you been knew they were racist.
Thank you.
That's what it's always.
And that's
is.
what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Yeah.
the whole
But what I'm
point.
saying is, don't
but
come out now that it's not working for you and say that they're racist.
That's what he
Dame
said.
Dash does the same shit.
Nah, Dame Dash just be crying.
He
because
does
of that
the
whole
same
shit.
shit.
I ain't gonna lie, Dame Dash got like
yeah.
that whole shit go.
He just called this nigga a culture vulture. He made a whole book called Culture
That's a
Vultures,
fact.
talking
That's
about the music industry. But
Well,
you decided to work with
But you
them.
be rubbing elbows with Laya Cohen.
This is
should
what
be
I'm
right, bro.
saying.
Niggas
That's
be
my whole
talking about
point.
they be working
Honestly,
for 300
that's all
Entertainment,
saying
be
the
chilling
same
with Laya
shit.
Cohen,
Yeah.
bro. Me, I always said this. If I wish Special's watching, I'm gonna get to that gate and that white man gonna be there. And me and him gonna be cool. That's it. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Don't care about that because that's what it's gonna come down to, bro. It's other minorities, Spanish people getting money up there too. But you're gonna meet that white man. He's gonna be right up there because they always are. And it's either get cool with them or just brush the fuck off and find it out the hard way. They're there. They're gonna be there forever. They're
That's
not
how Irv
going
Gotti
anywhere.
made it.
No cap.
Like
I hate that they
I think
do
really
that kind of
all
shit,
they
but it's
are
like
literally saying the exact same thing, but just in like different ways.
different ways.
My thing is that
I still
everybody
fuck with
needs help
Yeezy.
to become self-reliant.
Yeah.
Everybody.
But what I'm saying
everybody,
is
especially
that-
us, because we come from nothing.
No, but what I'm saying is, yeah, we come from nothing. But when you get into that environment, they have it already. Hove got it. Like I said, Oprah got it.
Hov
B
got it,
got it.
Oprah
All
got
these
it.
people, they got it.
But that don't mean they have to give it to us.
No, but to present the opportunity so that we, like, to sit there and say black owned this, that, and the other, so why we still running to the label?
because they got
the
money.
labels run the music regardless. So even if I was a
They
star,
don't.
unless it's
You
gonna
know
be
why?
independent.
You know why? Here, you know why? Because Chance the Rapper did it. Mac
Outlier.
Miller did it. There's so
Outliers.
many people. What?
These are outliers, bro.
It doesn't.
Chance the Rapper?
There's more to keep going. Just keep
I ain't gonna lie,
going.
that nigga Chance been up.
You know, the nigga made the song saying if one more label try to sign me,
the mayor of New York.
it's gonna be some
mayor of
dreadhead niggas here.
Chicago.
Nigga said it in the song.
Mhm.
I'm not signing. He's still going platinum. He's still making money. Nigga's still a mogul. He's
He
still
won
all
a
that
Grammy,
shit.
won
All
a
that shit. Didn't need
mixtape.
it.
Chance the Rapper.
Didn't need it.
And his father was
one
the mayor of
person.
Chicago, if I'm not mistaken.
But it could be more if that's the case.
You know how many people go independent and don't make it?
Yeah,
You're right.
they don't got
Everybody
enough
wants
money though.
Mac
You know why?
independent,
Because
man.
what's
I didn't
making
know
it-
about a Drake verse. I swear.
What's
Real
making
shit.
it? That's the
Different breed,
problem.
bro.
What if the people that actually made it actually invested in the independence of the artist?
Well, if any of y'all out there that want to invest in us,
That's what I'm saying.
give us a call.
It's the same thing with a pod. If somebody
And
comes out
give
of
us a
nowhere
call.
and give you some brand, it's the same shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like if Hulu, like Kanye West just said Hulu's racist, right? But if Hulu come to us offering a deal, we supposed to say no, y'all racist?
If you agree that they're racist,
The urban community gonna want you to say no, bro.
And that's
I'll be
crazy.
real with you.
you're right.
That's insane. to
But
me.
what I'm saying is this: to take the money knowing that they're racist and then complain about them being racist later is dumb.
But do you believe they're racist?
Oh, what do you mean?
Hulu, do you believe they're racist?
I don't know what they racist for.
Yeah, facts. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I was just
People
about to ask that
people
question.
racist because it's an easy thing to say.
Yo, what is Adidas racist for?
Well, the only thing I can say
I
that
told you
the
already,
only
but
thing I
take
can
his
say that
sneaker
would
away, but
potentially
that's not
make
racist.
That's
shit.
not
That's
racist.
the only thing I can say that would
That's
make
my point.
that could make Hulu look racist that they have a section called black. You know what I'm saying?
So does
And-
Netflix.
Yeah, they got blacks.
They got
black
whole
music.
Black Lives Matter. They have
Amazon
mad
has that
shit.
Nigga,
too.
So
They have Stars
didn't
has
know
a
nothing about that.
Yeah.
fucking channel that's Stars in Black. What are we
Stars
talking about?
black. Yeah, that's why they play
They
the
play
war.
all
I ain't gonna
black
lie,
shit.
The
That's my
sneakers,
shit.
Yo, they watch.
the sneakers
They
they
yo, you
made
know
are
they play all
similar,
the
but they
time.
not
This
the same.
motherfucking Boys in the Hood.
Boys
Every
in the-
fucking
they play-
weekend. Every weekend they play Boys in the Hood. I'm sick of Boys in the Hood, bro.
Me too.
On Stars in
Stars
Black,
Black.
I ain't
bro.
gonna
Stars
cap.
black.
Boys in the
I'm
Hood,
sick of
Menace to
Stars
Society.
Black.
Tired of it.
The wood.
I said that yesterday.
Nah, the wood is
Somebody
fire.
said you
Don't
gonna watch
That's
disrespect.
my
Emmett.
shit.
That's
Somebody
my
said
shit.
yo, you
No,
gonna
I'm
watch
just
the
saying that's
Emmett
what they
Till
be
movie? I
playing.
said hell
They
no.
don't play that.
I met
If they
the
play
main
that,
character
watch
of the
it.
Wood.
Nah, once the wood come on, you gotta watch that shit.
Yeah,
I met
this
the
is-
main character
yo.
of the Wood at LA Fitness.
What you touching?
To my mic?
Wood?
Which one, the younger mic or the?
That was mad gay.
That got it.
Hey yo.
Listen, I don't watch movies like that no more, man.
I watch
Tired of
hood
black
movies,
Yo,
but
I like hood movies, but I don't like old school black slave movies. Them shit's been dead.
I don't like slave movies
You
at all.
won't
I don't
see
watch.
me watching
I
Emmett Till.
refuse to watch slave
That's
movies
just too
now.
depressing.
I still ain't watched
That's not
Judas
even that.
Messiah.
You know what it
I said,
is?
well, I'm gonna watch that. I've been knowing
And-
about these characters for 10 years.
The reason why I
The
don't
whole
watch slave
Black
movies is
Panther
because that is not our beginning.
No
And they
12
make it
years a
seem like
slave
that's
for
our
me.
beginning.
Tired of all of those movies.
That's not even our middle or our ending. Like they just make it seem like we just started from slavery.
So how do you feel about the African American Museum then? Because that's how they start the black story.
that's
the
a
slaves.
problem for me. That's
How
a
they
problem. For me.
started?
You go down
Gotta
to
go
the
to
bottom,
different ones.
and it like
That's
you
the one
walk
you
in.
see?
Yeah, you walk in, and it's like starts with like.
I'm not gonna lie to
that
you.
time.
It's a problem for me because, like, you're telling a truth, but you're omitting where it started, where it actually started from.
I'm not gonna lie, and I want to give her a shout out. When I was in school, this girl, she did a monologue about like the transatlantic slave trade, and like every time I've seen somebody talk about it or teach about it, they always start with slavery. She did a monologue starting with the drums, and it changed like my entire perspective on like how this transatlantic slave trade actually happened. Long story short, she's playing the drums, whatever, and then the monologue goes into it, how they took away the drums, took away the sound, took away the language, and then we started coming over here through the transatlantic slave trade. And then it goes to show like why they took it away and all that stuff. That shit was dope. I wish I had that shit recorded. But yeah, shout out to Jasmine.
That's not on anything?
Nah, I could ask her, but I don't think she likes me anymore because I fuck with the red side. But yeah, shout out to Jasmine Harper Davis for that.
We gotta stop doing that shit too, yo. We got black people gotta stop like fucking.
It's this black coalition. I'm trying to figure out who the leader is. Is it Farrakhan? I need to find.
I don't know what it is.
That's not true.
Huh?
It started in Africa and then went into slavery.
I'm gonna be real.
Because why nobody talks about when the Moors from Africa
slaved the Europeans, bro.
and slaved the Europeans
I
in
always
Spain.
say this.
Nobody talks about what happened in the year 700 BC.
Or the
like, nobody talks about that when
that came to America.
The Moors from Africa went into Spain, conquered Spain for 400 or 500 years.
Because the Europeans don't give a fuck.
Nobody talks about that part either.
The Europeans don't care.
No, I get it,
and
but
I love them for that.
That's why.
But
Europeans don't give a fuck.
But hold on, that's how they look at us.
What
Y'all still complaining? Nigga, y'all had us for 500 years. Imagine they did that to us. Y'all, your father had me in 1419 as a slave, those Moors. They doing the same shit to us over there, bro. They bringing up shit like that.
We're a little closer to our slave enslaved ancestors.
Nobody was a slave in 1875. Not us.
But
that's our problem.
When it comes down to it, it's been a back and forth shit for years, over centuries.
Only thing I'll go is
hold on.
But I disagree.
To your point, what you said was that none of us were slaves back in 1870.
Yeah, we don't know
but
nothing.
Everything that transpired after that is still a direct effect of us being slaves and being.
I don't feel like that way. I don't think that way. I mean, I don't want to say feel. I just.
You know,
it's impossible,
bro.
It's impossible.
You can sit there and say
1991.
You can sit here and say you don't think like that, but I can tell you on my job, I go through this on a normal basis.
My history. I
had a person tell me, like, sitting there working because we have, like, basically at my job, it's okay to have a questioning attitude until you have too much of a questioning attitude. How? If you're gonna question shit, you're gonna question everything.
Facts.
So how you gonna have too much? And what happens is skin color changes that shit every fucking time. I watched one dude get praised for having a questioning attitude, and one dude get shitted on all the time. That you ask too many fucking questions, why you can't just do your job? That's weird to me. Why is it like that? I had one dude sit there, like, my boy asked, like, they told us to go to Queens to go get something. Dude asked 2 questions. He said, all y'all the same. That's not racism? That's going through racism. What do you mean all y'all the same? What the fuck are you talking about?
Was he asking questions too?
Who? The
other dude?
To
me, this is like, especially living OT, the biggest problem with niggas call everything racist, and a lot of shit don't be racist, bro.
If you lump me
it's just an easy thing to say.
Based off of the like my demographic and all that, that's racism. So when you say all of y'all are the same, why? Because we asking you why we doing this?
When them
boys will go out there, like, you'll tell them, see, here's the difference. And I noticed this. I'm a shop steward where I am. So I have to deal with multiple personalities. I'm the midpoint between union and management. So what it comes down to it is this. These motherfuckers will sit there and they'll get orders from management. Don't say shit in the yard. Go out to location and complain and complain and complain. But when management show up, good old boys. Now, instead of doing all that shit, before we get out, but why are we doing this? Before we even get out there, why are we doing this? See, you always got to complain. Why y'all always complain? No, we do this to y'all because we want to know why the fuck are we doing this? This doesn't make any fucking sense. But they'll sit there and complain about it out in the field, and that's the difference.
I got 2 things to say for this one.
The management would never hear these boys doing that shit, but they always hear us because we ask before we get out there. Why am I waiting to get out there to go, this doesn't make any sense? No, it doesn't make any sense right now when you're telling me this. That's why.
I got two things for this. Well, the first one I'm going to say, this is why they tried to shoot Michael in the wire, because he was asking too many questions. He wasn't the boss. Two, we said about this in the live podcast about like people not playing their roles. This is why other niggas step up. Somebody would have stepped up like he asked too many questions, took that position. I don't really be feeling shit as racist because somebody just said the same thing you said on the strip to somebody. Somebody did the exact same thing as my other bro, and we just was like, yo, y'all dead the same. But we black, so it's not racist. Mm-hmm. You did the same cornball shit that he just did.
I keep telling you, black people are racist. Like, black people are the biggest racist. That's how I look at no shit. Bullshit.
I don't be thinking racist. Niggas really be doing the same shit somebody else just did.
I sent y'all a post
say y'all the same, bro.
Where Chris Rock said we're bigger racists than white people because we hate our own people for the same shit that white people hate us for.
No, we hate niggas.
He made that
very our people though. That's what I said.
No, I hate niggas. I'll prove it again.
But that's what he said. No, first he says we hate our people for this and another. Then he breaks it down. There's a difference between black people and niggas. Yo, if I'll go back. I'll send that shit to you.
I'm trying to find the Tone Trump video. My favorite line we said in that video. Tone Trump said, I hate niggas. I wish they bring slavery back. I swear I felt that nigga. No cap.
No, my favorite line is, and y'all said it the other day, the nigga said, look at my African-American over here. That's my favorite line for Trump. I swear.
Yeah, I just said that shit earlier.
Shout out to my son, 45. He had a great rally. I always run that up.
I brought it up earlier. You ever seen that Instagram clip that he was like, yo, look at my African-American right there. Isn't he the greatest? And had Kanye West dancing. You ever seen that one?
Oh, yeah, I saw that one. Yeah.
40,
that's why Kanye was dancing like, he was dancing like Living Single. Yo, they fucked Kanye up for that shit. Yo, when he was doing the dancing, they had him everywhere on the internet.
You know what's so sad about Kanye being cool with Trump? Like when I learned what he did for music and the bill Trump passed for music, yo, a lot of music artists who disrespect the man can suck a cock, bro. No cap. Like that nigga really gave, like looking up that music shit, niggas wasn't getting paid the way niggas get. That nigga went spoke to 45 before the Hoover shit and passed that music bill. I didn't give a fuck about it. Y'all don't give a fuck about it because y'all don't do music, but that helped a lot of artists. And y'all niggas talking shit about this, man. You thought he was just over there fucking hip-hop and raying and dancing? No, nigga, this nigga was passing bills. Nobody does that. That goes with the Hov shit. Hov could do the same shit. Hov could go to Biden right now. Bro, Hov could go to Biden right now and pull some shit off. No cap.
No, you can't. You know why? Because Biden don't give a fuck. Biden got in office. He don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna say right now.
He don't give a fuck. When he sat there.
So you saying 45 kid more? Because he couldn't have gave a fuck.
Honestly, you know what's crazy?
He didn't have to.
You know what's crazy?
Already rich.
But listen to me.
And I'm president.
The shit that was crazy was that when he was meeting with all of the black community leaders that he felt was community leaders and this, that, and the other, I reserved my judgment because I'm like, you know what? It seemed like some Uncle Tom shit. I'm not gonna say Uncle Tom because I heard that we use that wrong anyway. But that seems like some shucking in job. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But what the fuck is actually going on? Because when it was time for somebody to meet with Biden was like, just hold on until after.
Get a bacon, egg, and cheese. Holla at me later.
And then the nigga sat there and told Charlamagne. The nigga said, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. Yeah. What?
Lost your mind after niggas tried to call you. After niggas tried to call you for the situation, you gonna talk about your vote.
And y'all niggas ran out there and y'all voted for this man just to get this man out of office, and now y'all stressed the fuck out.
No, we all stressed the fuck
out. I ain't that stressed.
I live in the red state.
My shit ain't that bad.
I'm not that stressed.
This shit
I'm
up here is ridiculous. I said, damn, you need the vaccine just to go in here? Y'all paying again. I said, this shit's still a rule? This shit crazy.
First of all, that shit was stressing.
Is that I had some shit up and running. And if that shit would have fucking popped, all of us would have been good on that shit, man. And Biden went and made an infrastructure bill and destroyed everything. And they fucking set everybody else to square one. Fuck that nigga, man.
Kwanzaa.
Last thing. Let's do this. The last one.
Kwanzaa.
Can I read the tweet?
Go ahead, my brother.
All right.
They put my dashiki on for this one. Princess, this for you.
So for Kanye, he says from his Twitter account, what the fuck is Kwanzaa? And who made that bullshit up?
But when I said it, I was cool. Just throwing that out there.
He said, everyone lives in LA for the check anyway, so no one really cares about their children being indoctrinated. End quote.
Repeat the line.
So what is your question about Kwanzaa? Like,
nigga, Kwanzaa is just a holiday made up for black people not to celebrate Christmas.
All right, so
that's how I look at it.
All right, so before I even address that, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about Christmas anyway because I have my beliefs and my opinions and stuff like that. Before I went to Kwanzaa or whatever, I stopped celebrating Christmas anyway. That's number one. Number two, niggas worship Kanye for no fucking reason.
Now this.
Hold on. You know why? No, you know why? No, wait, listen. There's a reason why.
He just slipped that shit in there.
No, listen. Can y'all listen?
Let me talk.
The reason why, and I said this a long time, I fuck with Kanye musically and all that shit. I fuck with him all that. The reason why I don't fuck with Kanye when he talks all this shit is because this nigga, he keeps talking about how black people are not doing this, that, and the other, we're slaves to the culture, this, that. Nigga, you provided to the culture of the slave that you're talking about. Nigga made a song called, wait, hold on. You made a song called Click where you sat there and said you'd rather spend all this money and get ignorant and instead of saving your money.
Yeah.
And he said, I know Spike Lee gonna get at me. Your niggas say all that shit. And y'all niggas listen to this nigga every fucking time. So if y'all want to do that, then listen to him again. Fuck it. I stopped listening to Kanye a long fucking time ago.
Like his interviews are way more brilliant than the lyrics. That's what I'm gonna say.
I listen to his
true. Interview. He says real shit, but he's not dumb, bro. You know he's the king of fucking publicity.
So, but that's my point.
He knows how to master it with the Pete Davidson, even that line. That's why he said, I know Spike Lee gonna kill me. Yeah, nigga, I'm about to say this ball. He just said in that last track, he said, Russell Simmons about to get hit with me too. Niggas, bro, he know what he doing, bro.
I know what he doing too. But at the same time, when it comes down to it, like, we give famous people, I stopped calling them celebrities because celebrity means,
how I'm gonna say it. You just famous.
Celebrities mean to celebrate a person. I'm not celebrating y'all motherfuckers. I don't know nothing about y'all niggas. Y'all niggas don't give a fuck about us anyway.
You niggas
y'all just want our dollar. Over and over again, y'all want our dollar. If you watch any rapper, here's the ill shit. And if y'all niggas listening to rap and all that shit, listen to your favorite rapper that's sitting there talking, he's stunting of all this drip he got on. Who the fuck you think he talking to? That nigga ain't talking to them other rappers, nigga. He talking to
his
you.
fans.
Stupid. I'm sorry, I don't mean to call y'all stupid, but he's talking to y'all that are sitting there.
Stupid.
They're sitting there listening to that lyric over and over again where he's talking about, I got more money than you, I got more drip than you. He ain't talking to other celebrities, they all got drip.
They all got money.
They all got money. They all got all that shit. He's talking to the masses of people over and over again. And all of our favorite rappers do the same shit over and over again. That's the problem. So I stopped taking them for what that's worth. I'm just gonna listen to the fucking music because y'all not gonna swindle me into all this dumb shit. Like, I'm gonna wear whatever the fuck I want to wear. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Too.
They will sit there and have y'all thinking that you ain't cool because you ain't doing this. And people ride with that wave.
All I want to say is, I've been saying fuck Kwanzaa.
But
fuck you, Kanye.
Kwanzaa. The only reason why I do celebrate Kwanzaa is because it's teaching principle. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less.
No, I don't
we have lost our house
with Kwanzaa. I just want to throw that. I don't have a problem with Kwanzaa. My only problem, it wasn't a problem with Kwanzaa. It was the problem with the race. Like, I like Christmas not because gifts. I don't give a fuck about. I don't believe in God, so the whole Jesus thing, boy, it's just gathering to me, bro. I like gathering with my family.
Yeah, that's what I started.
We all have a holiday for that. I don't even know if has any evil with the Thanksgiving. No evil has been done that day. So why did we need that? Why do we do that? Like, you can't end racism by separating people and making other shit that's just more racist. Like, I agree with that too. I don't know. Like, Christmas is the only thing in the world that we all supposed to be cool with each other, even if you don't got gifts. We just gather as family.
Oh, no.
Now
if
niggas
you ain't got
like,
gifts, it's over.
No, like for the kids and shit, but I know I ain't getting a lot of gifts, nigga. Like, as a man, nigga,
I haven't had a gift.
20 years.
Stop getting gifts at like 14.
Nigga, we gather. I see my other men, Merry Christmas, niggas drink
Once you start getting clothes in the bag, you ain't getting no more gifts. Socks, underwears.
Why you gotta put that energy to make a holiday to separate us? You could just use that same energy to do something else. You could have helped out Christmas. You could have did this with it.
The reason why I say Kwanzaa is because it's to me, it's teaching certain kind of principle. It's standing up for your community, stuff like that. And that's the reason why I celebrate Kwanzaa over. Well, like I said, I stopped. I have my own beliefs. We're not gonna get into that, but I stopped celebrating Christmas way longer than I started celebrating Kwanzaa. Once I realized, or once I heard and the principles and like the family unity and stuff like that of Kwanzaa, that's what gravitated me more towards it. Yes, it's a made up nigga. We can make up some shit right now. I sat there and
I did this last part, what you said, but it's not makeup. I'm really real. It's gonna be a guy.
No, what I'm saying is,
y'all.
like Big Mike. I mean, Killer Mike.
Killer Mike. I watched that on Netflix. That was fire. How he did the
nigga
whole
made
experience.
his own religion. All that. Yo, people. Yo, y'all gotta. Honestly, y'all gotta wake up. We can do it.
We can do anything we want. That's what I meant to talk to you two about. Like, shout out to Duddy. Try to start a league next summer. My son said the Sandwich Bowl. We got a whole idea, everything. 3-on-3 basketball. No cap. Me and him got players, just gotta figure it out how I could do it. Like save some money.
But even that, like, look.
No
cap. I'm gonna get low. Watch. I got a whole play.
Look how
Ice Cube did it though.
Look how big History on 3 tournament
But this
got.
was like 15, 16, 17. I can probably we gonna split up the court too, so everybody could play. Like, so it could be just like that one, that half court. Yeah, so like everybody can play.
Nate got an idea, and Nate been running with this idea for a long time.
He told me that a minute
the 500 Friday. 500 Friday.
Ooh.
He wanted to push that idea. He been talking about this shit for like 2 years now, and he's having setback after setback. But that's just an idea that like we can back and do all that shit. But he needs the backing from our community. Like he don't like. We can just show up and just play, and that's it.
That sounds fire too, though.
I mean, we got all the equipment we need to record it, so recording is not.
That's what I'm saying.
Listen, let's do it. Let's do it. First of all, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, we're gonna stop giving these niggas our ideas.
That's the other thing.
Yeah, because every time we say shit,
that's why Kanye's mad.
Yeah, we're gonna stop.
Exactly.
We can say we have an idea. We're gonna talk about it after the
all that shit, right? This is what happens, right? So you go to a company with an idea, right? And they go, all right, we like your idea, and they give you this contract with weird wording.
Get a lawyer.
No, even your lawyer don't. Technically, your lawyer, unless your lawyer is your
lawyer
man,
don't even know that shit.
Your lawyer don't give a fuck. It's all gray areas and all of this shit over and over again. I deal with this all the time because, like I said, I'm a shop steward. So they'll give me this rule, and I'll tell this guy, yo, you can't do this, that, and the other. Or I'll tell management, yo, he can do this, that, and the other. And they go, but. And they'll give me a whole different perspective of the same fucking rule. And it's like, damn, all this shit is gray area shit.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what. So that's why I'm saying when it comes down to it, if we continue to complain about these companies doing this shit over and over again, then why not just start our own company? You mean to tell me that all of our, like we got black billionaires, we got black multi-millionaires, not just regular millionaires, but multi-millionaires. You mean to tell me that they can't start a company within themselves to push an agenda, an idea, and this, that, and other? Did you know that all black movies need the movie before it to succeed, to produce the next one?
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
But
like, if this one fails, it's over.
Just to like say something real quick. Like that's what we did. We started this shit.
Yeah.
Nobody was doing this shit before we did that shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is the first time anybody ever seen a live podcast.
That's true. And everybody that comes up
here, gotta do a live podcast.
Everybody that comes up here say the same shit.
I don't know if they got it from us. I don't know if they did anything like that. But we try to start something new, and it's taking us a little bit more time.
Once you start something new, it gets saturated. There's 360 million people in America.
Yeah.
No matter what you do.
Exactly. So it's like
we told you about cards. Now niggas call me about that. Now they want to get into it.
Yeah.
Nobody knew I was doing that.
Yeah.
I've been doing it for 7 months.
What's crazy? I had a conversation, and I'm gonna tell y'all, like, all we gotta sit down, brainstorm, and do what we gotta do. And the reason why I say this is because last week I sat down with one of my good friends, black dude that had no faith in us turning around, and I told him my idea, which is if we started treating our communities like alumni instead of like trying to run, that would change the game.
What do you mean us turning around?
What do you mean?
You said us turning around, like
so most people when you leave the hood, you're running with no like you're not turning back, like you out of here.
Okay.
But if you actually treat it like being an alumni and
come back
and
help out,
and help out, not to be like that.
So what he said was he was like, yo, that's not gonna work. I said, yo, it is gonna work. The problem is that all of these kids in our neighborhoods think that success is multimillionaire, where success is the average person. We have to change the mindsets of children thinking that success, you need $300 million to be successful. No, you don't. You have a great career with a great family and a house and the cars and this, that, and the other, and that's success. But because all you saw on TV was this rapper saying this, that, and the other, and most of these niggas, I'm not gonna lie to you, them niggas is crying to the fucking label about how they ain't get paid yet. and they touring their whole fucking life. And then now the label figured out 360 deals. All right, boom, we're gonna sign you to a 360 deal. So even you're touring, we want a piece of that too. What's up? But if we treated our community like alumni over, and I said this over and over again, all we gotta do pull up on the children a couple of times, play some ball, start a program, this, that, and the other. It changes the mindset of children thinking that being a rapper or being a basketball player is the only way to fuck out of here. And then they will in turn come back and
do the same
thing.
I think we got a lot of examples of that though.
First of all, you are the example, and that's what I told my guy. I told my dude. I said,
besides you, who?
I said, I got a young dude in the hood right now. This nigga's down there, the fucking mayor of the block. That he got basketball courts fixed. He is a group organizer. He got the community to sit down with the police and have conversation. Yo, do you realize? That's why I give you your flowers like all the time for the fact that niggas is not doing this shit, yo.
My question would be to you: Who else?
Like I said, I feel like we're doing it.
Who else did it for us? Then?
Like Rob Talley.
Besides Rob Talley, Boo Boo. That was only people Missy Vaughn.
But it's not going to be a lot of people. It's just about the people that do it need to be supported.
It's about the people that do it and want to support and who cares.
So what I said was this. If the people in the community saw that there was success in this more times than not, then there would be more support. Like, so for instance, like if we had the resources and the finances and say you got donors and stuff like that so that the kids could start out free, because once you, like, we already know, putting a number on something, sometimes parents can't do it. Yes, we know $25, and it seems like a little bit, but they'll make excuses for it. Mm-hmm. And I got a guy that he does flag football, he does t-ball for kids, he does a whole bunch of shit. And what he did was, instead of blaming the parents and just not having the kids play, he takes sponsors. Mm-hmm. So instead of like those kids and their parents not being able, like, he'll come to me and I'll go to everybody else and go, yo, $25, you can sponsor a kid for that.
Yeah, that's what just happened with Drew. We had to do Drew from Beyond True Sports on here. Mm-hmm. And he does the same thing.
He does that for everybody. Anybody that cannot afford whatever I think it's like $35 for like the sports or whatever.
Mm-hmm. I think next season, camp. It was camp, right?
What are you talking about?
For Drew's camp.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to like get like a couple of kids in that shit just from us, like just putting that money in for the kids.
But that's the whole point. That's where it starts at.
Like we're gonna like.
And I'm talking now. I'm like talking to y'all. We young in our 30s, and we still could have this conversation. Shut the fuck up. I knew you was gonna say that. Anyway,
almost out of your 30s, but
it doesn't matter. I'm still in my 30s, and it doesn't matter because y'all are in your 30s.
Yeah,
and y'all are doing it. And people need to hear about that more often because they think that it's only millionaires that's doing the shit. No, it's regular fucking people that can actually step up and do the shit.
Damn, I'm about to be
over
in
and
my
over.
mid-30s. Yeah.
What?
So I'm about to be in my mid-30s.
You are in your mid-30s.
No. 34 is actually
mid.
Early 30s.
Mid.
It's early 30s.
4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6 is mid, nigga.
4, 5,
7,
6
8, 9 is late.
Does 4 round to 10? Does 4 round to 10?
It's
4,
mid.
5, 6
Does
is
4
mid.
round to 10?
It's
4, 5, 6
mid.
is
4 round to 10.
It's mid. What are you
What is
talking
it?
about?
Does it round to 0 or round to 10?
It's mid.
Does it round to 0
What's
or
the
10?
middle of third? Yo.
Does it round to 0 or 10?
I swear to God.
You mid, my nigga. You
Does it
mid.
round to
Nigga
0 or
mid.
10?
4, 5, 6 is mid.
Does it round to
1,
Yo,
0
my nigga.
early.
You Jordan 1 mid, nigga. That's it.
Does it round to 0 or does it round to 10?
Let's say 0 for him, bro.
This
0 for you, bro.
0.
It's early 30s.
This nigga's bugging. That's early?
4, 5, 6 is
1, 2,
mid.
3 is early 30s. 4, 5, 6 is mid. 7, 8, 9 is
Perception.
late. Perception, nigga.
I'm glad I just turned 31.
I'm about to be in my mids next year.
But you still an old head though. We
Shut
had
your
this
old
conversation.
head up,
Nah,
bro.
because the way your
That's
mindset.
John Lennon. I ain't never see somebody go to a spot and da-da-da.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
That shit
I'm
was
out to
funny.
breeze. Yeah,
What I
I'm about
do?
to get in trouble.
I don't want to say it.
Yeah, that dip.
I see me, I'm da-da-da. I'm an ill guy.
We about to
Charlie
get
Brown teacher, da-da-da.
out. Man, we be outside sometimes.
John Lennon.
Yeah, outside all the time. I gotta go inside sometimes. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not inside. I'm not outside no more.
What, a week?
I'm whenever Kev go outside, I'm outside.
There you go. You still
Stacks
outside?
work today?
Huh?
Stacks doesn't work.
Yeah, he's working.
Oh God.
Yo, my man's just working out there. He's a bouncer at Bridges now.
Who?
Stacks,
My
what's
man,
up, Stack?
my man Stack.
So Kwanzaa, y'all good on Kwanzaa?
Yeah, I had no problem with Kwanzaa. It's just
All
I
right.
found
Nah,
I
you,
didn't think
well,
it's
the way
fake.
you
It was
brought it up,
fake.
like when I walked in, he was like, Kwanzaa, nigga.
Yeah, because
I'm
Kanye
ready.
brought
I'm
it
like,
back.
hold on, nigga.
I'm glad he said, you see, still with it? That was 10 months ago. I said, nah, Kanye
the
brought it
funny
back. I just
shit
want my
is-
credit. I did that shit.
Nah,
He
the-
doing it for some whole other shit.
The funny shit is, the last time he said, "What the fuck is Warren? I gotta talk about this Kwanzaa bullshit."
I had to get it out.
He got it. He got
Then
it.
the nigga Kanye
Like I
ready
said,
said,
to
fuck
me-
this. I said, what?
It's all to me. It's all
JT clip.
principle. Like when it comes down to it, like what values are we teaching our community? So that's why, to me, like Kwanzaa actually helps out with the family environment, getting the family back to being a
Who's
family.
the prophet of Kwanzaa?
I always
The
thought
prophet, I
Kwanzaa
don't
was
know.
for Muslims till I learned about it. That's what I learned. Like I did my homework on it, and that's when I was like, this shit is made up.
It is,
Kaminga.
but technically,
Yeah,
if you
I thought
want
it
to
was
be, if you want
Muslim. I
to be
thought I had to
real,
be Muslim.
everything.
No,
No.
he's on the Warriors.
Some black
I didn't
guy.
think
Some
Kaminga.
black guy just woke up and
Who's the prophet? Who's the prophet for Kwanzaa?
the Kaminga guy.
Warren.
Warren.
Fuck you mean?
He's on
Yo,
all the
I was
pictures.
jacking. I don't know that Kaminga nigga.
Matter of fact, no, actually, this year, like besides what he did for the junior Knicks, next year now we have to sit down and talk and get that shit
I want to
going
do
up.
that shit. Shout
We
out
do
Duddy
that?
Sandwich Bowl, you heard?
Sandwich
Yeah, we're
bowl.
gonna do all that shit next
Some
year.
sandwich bowl?
As long as we plan it
Yeah.
now, as long as we have a
And
plan
we
Yeah,
now.
get the
one of
player
the
going.
finest
Yeah.
heroes
Let's
for you
get it
clips. I'm gonna give out heroes at
Are
the
we
end.
giving
no
out?
cap.
We giving out sandwiches after that?
After,
Yeah,
yeah,
that
that
was
will be a whole
Dunny's
trophy.
idea,
And
right?
sit, yeah, because he's making 40 sandwiches. Makes the best sandwiches. So let's go watch.
Listen, we're gonna talk about that shit. I think that we have to
We're
start.
gonna give
Yeah.
sandwiches out after.
The niggas want to
After
eat
you
after they
win.
play ball.
Yeah.
You
One
don't
thing
play sports.
I want to try to do.
I'll beat you in every sport though.
Basketball, I don't know. Anything physical? Yeah.
He got a
Y'all supposed to
co-signer.
box. They're supposed to box.
Oh shit. Last time I seen Clips box, it was nasty.
Oh, he can talk about the video.
Yeah, he
When he
get
got beat up.
I ain't
He
gonna
was
lie,
there.
he get
He
revenge
was
on
there for
whoever
it.
boxed him. I ain't gonna hold him. He
for the
coming
whole
from
shit,
Oh,
Kentucky.
you was there when he got jacked.
Shit wasn't a fair fight. My son Joey was 350
I just came back from Popeyes. I literally just came back from Popeyes. I had some spicy chicken. And nobody wanted to box him. The whole hood was like, he was calling mad dudes out. Nobody wanted to box him. I was like, I'll do it.
That nigga was
That
435
was a bad
pounds. I'm
Nah,
like,
I'm not gonna
That's my
lie. He
son,
held
though.
his own though.
he did.
He only got caught once. That
Yo,
big
My son
time.
Jovi different,
That
man.
big-
Kev,
he only got caught one
Shout out
time.
Jovi.
Kev, since you here before can you please tell him do open your motherfucking car all the way home that night? You know what I'm talking about? He threw open your car, he threw
Oh
open
wait,
the
you didn't
Uber.
believe it?
Now remember JT was like, word? And I was like, yo, Kev, if Kev was here, he'll tell you.
You too much your cousin.
That ain't my cousin. That's
Yeah.
he's family,
Nigga
but
said dude for a reason.
yeah,
like,
yo,
listen,
see,
man,
he
that's your
don't
cousin.
know.
Listen, man.
Oop.
Never catches the
Block.
ball.
I caught a hoop earlier today, and nigga, I slapped you with the hoop earlier in the pod.
I don't know.
I
Anyway,
don't know.
Who threw him a hoop today?
What, alley hoop?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nobody threw this nigga no
watched the
hoop.
episode.
basically, it's like
We watched the episode.
you throw something out there so that he could catch it and then
You know
like,
what a
finish.
hoop is, nigga?
Yeah, I don't know.
No,
when,
well,
here, when?
He said somebody threw the hoop and he caught me with it.
I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know. I'm gonna
Nobody
drink my
nobody
Modelo.
noticed that.
Yeah, you can never get my flowers.
You don't get flowers for no
You
hoop.
don't get
Okay,
no flowers
DJ
at all,
Clips.
nigga.
DJ Clips.
We the best.
One thing I want to try to do next summer, and this will be the last thing I say before I leave. I want to try to take a group of kids to my alma mater in
Fuck is
Indiana, my college.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I don't know
graduated
what
from.
alma mater means.
See, this is why. What I said, if we started treating the hood like this, niggas would know what the fuck kind of words is that.
He just reminded me of Kodak. Kodak, you a misogynist. Hey, you don't even know what that means? No. That was the Kodak moment right there. It's all loud. No cap.
Yeah, I want to do that. So I want to do like a little.
Nah, that'd be dope though.
Bring
I
them
can't
over there,
remember
let
the
them
word.
stay for like a good 4 or 5 days.
Bring Clips. He'll
On
like
campus?
it. You'll love Indiana.
Yeah, you would.
Bad rhinos.
Yeah, I can show you. That's my hood. I'll show you around.
That's
Take
not
you
the hood. Don't do that.
Nah, that's the hood, bro.
What part of Indiana?
I hope it ain't
Nah.
Gary.
Huh?
It was when
No,
Floyd
don't
was
go to
practicing
Gary.
I
that.
don't know why the fuck he asking like he know what.
It was when Floyd was practicing that.
You got South Bend, you got Gary, you got Indianapolis. I remember the first time I went to Indianapolis with one of my peoples, and it was like Thanksgiving. This is the first time I've seen like real gunplay in action, like in an open carry state.
Mm.
Dude just started walking outside, busting his gun. Bah, 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 like let off like a good 45 rounds. And everybody
He
just
said 45. What he had?
With a handgun?
No. He has like some. It was some shit with a long clip. I don't know what it was.
Yeah,
He was just letting it off. And then
Even the extent was not 45.
Everybody was just walking calmly.
yeah, and everybody was just like, "Oh, this is regular shit."
Listen,
And I just looked
yo,
at my
bro.
man like, "Yo, like
I believe it.
After
I
I
don't
seen
see
that
the
video
shootout
of the
happen in
nigga,
front of the
That
club.
just sounds like Texas.
Everybody eating their food regular. Okay. You see how the Travessias is? Everybody eats outside. Shooting. Right in. Everybody still eating their food regular. Nobody ran. Nobody scattered.
that shit was crazy."
Niggas
man.
is this is the culture that you say you need 8 years of that. Like, bro, we got a gun too.
listen.
Like, you ain't pointed at us.
After I
You
seen
shooting
the
at
nigga, you
cool.
saw the
Shit
video
is
that I
different.
posted, or I showed y'all with the nigga with the grenade.
Oh,
Yo,
yeah,
I sent that to my man Earl. That
How
shit
you
was
had a
jokes.
grenade in his pocket?
He got
though?
punched in his face and said, okay.
Nigga,
Oh, okay, I'm gonna blow us all up.
Just threw it. Like, he didn't even care. He got 2 pieces. Boop, boop, and just threw the grenade.
Nigga threw the grenade
Nigga
like
sounded
he
like
wasn't
a kid.
about to get hit
Nigga
with the
did just like
grenade.
this. Got 2 pieces. Boop, boop. He didn't even run.
Nigga said,
I said, nah, he's
nigga
different.
said,
The cameraman
Bro,
was
he didn't
out,
run,
though.
though.
I know.
The nigga who threw he was going to kill himself.
He
Wild
blew up
shit.
that car, though. That car blew up.
That shit
Something
was
blew
wild
up.
shit.
weird, though, bro. You just stood there. Nah, I'm
shit
out
getting
of there.
different. Shit getting different.
Yeah. Nigga, first of all, for you just have a grenade in your pocket, it's weird. Like
First of all, he couldn't get in the yo. Nigga had his hand in his pocket. Nigga
that's
said,
why he got jabbed because he had his hand in his pocket.
Nigga
So he has a
said,
grenade.
I fucking. Nigga hit the clip. Nigga took off. It was over.
He said, "Oh nah,
Nah, this nigga's bugging. He's
nah." If I
tweaking.
see a grenade, I'm out too. Like I might try to kick that shit to him.
Nah, I'm not doing nothing. I'm out. I am out.
All right, but he got to go. We're gonna talk about the summer. I think it's best that we all do that shit like soon, so that we can start getting money, everything. However, we want to do it all together. And you said there was another idea. We got to stop giving these niggas out their ideas because they listening to us over there. So
That's true.
let's do our thing, man. What you got to say before we get out of here?
You already know we ain't where we want to be, but thank God we ain't where we used to be.
Yeah,
Facts.
He took your lawn cab?
No, that was last week. That was Monday.
It's always a ball when I'm on 40Central. I'll be back.
Yeah.
Facts.
Fuck Justin.
Damn.
He said life gives you, sometimes it gives you peanuts, sometimes it gives you nuts. I mean, shells.
Whoa!
Some is peanuts, some is
He
shells.
said sometimes life give you lemons, sometimes they give you nuts. It's all shells.
Oh man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Shout out to all the educators, teachers, support staff. You could take one. I think it's only one left. Shout out to all the educators, teachers, community leaders, support staff, parents, anybody who's involved in the education system, looking to make a difference, positive difference with our kids, that they are the future of our country. Let's continue to shower them with love, care, shelter, leadership, anything that they need to be successful. And it's going to be another year of, it's going to be tough. There's going to be times we want to quit, but you keep going because the kids need us there.
Let's go, man.
That's it.
Appreciate you guys. Be out of here. I see y'all Monday. We will see y'all Monday. Oh, actually, we do have another podcast that we trying to affiliate with. So y'all gonna see a lot more. Shout out to Raquel because she was supposed to be here today. She got COVID, so hopefully she's all right.
Damn.
And she's fine though, but because she wanted to be here today. She wants to be the girl.
I forgot she. Yo, I
wants
forgot
to
she
be
was
the girl
falling out.
presence. Yeah,
I was mad. I missed that one.
I told you.
Always
I know.
missed the
I
one
missed
you're
it.
supposed
I
to be
told
in.
you that.
All right, but I still. Like, what the fuck you want? Like, I had to work.
No, I got you. No, I got you. But we're gonna end out with my man Left Waist. This is right here. Power Trip. We out of here.
When I arrived
After the ad, of course. Left.
They asked me where I came from, and
Came
I
up here
said
with
I
you.
came.
Oh.
I'm just gonna say, DJ Khaled will wipe the
You
fucking
called them
floor.
classic? DJ
DJ
Classic?
Khaled will wipe the fucking floor with
Niggas ain't
drama.
playing DJ Khaled in the hood.
Niggas is dumb. Niggas is dumb.
At the end of the day,
That niggas is fucking dumb.
don't know music.
Niggas is dumb.
Shout out to my
You
man.
cannot-
The song is called Power Trip.
You cannot play a song that you're just hosting on. Like, you gotta play.
These niggas, man. Yes, you can.
No,
Video is coming up soon in a couple of weeks, man. Look out for this song, man. We love y'all. We out here.
This is something but I advise you never to sleep on who hasn't slept yet. This is survival.
Nigga got better songs than the original. Y'all mad. Let's do Gangsta Grill with that dog big shit. And why that shit be better than this?
This is like 15 years in the making.
I don't know.
They compare
I gotta go
all
back
your
to
favorites. I don't know if I should feel jaded.
Weezy, yeah, baby, everybody fucking better. I leave you duct tape for broke. That's not crazy. Oh, man. Whatever, my money. What it on the AK-47?
Oh, they're bad.
Nigga said, man, I know you're on the podcast, but I'll be doing myself. I remember that verse on there. He said, I know you're going to public, but I'll be doing myself. That was the beginning of There's No Competition too. Like, I'm like, no, you know
That's
that.
not his school.
What was the shit we went to?
First of all,
My name ain't Harry
None of us
Potter.
even
That's
know if he had
all
any
DJ
type of
Drama.
production.
All that songs.
Well, if he does have production value, so then that's his song.
That's what I said. I didn't say that. I've been saying that the whole time.
I said, sky's the limit. Fuck you. Sky's the limit. Fuck you. I remember that. It's like DJ Drama was cool. Everybody was. Sky's the limit. Fuck you. Yeah, that.
All right. And you mean to tell me that that's going to bring up the story on the line?
I'm just saying.
That's going to bring off more than I gave you. I gave you like 7 bangers in one day.
Bangers over the head. I can give you bangers from a new friends. I remember that.
We out of here. Love ya. See y'all Monday. I don't give a fuck. They heard us. Fuck that. And y'all hear me now too.